Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. It's Tuesday, February 28th, 2023, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ ORION or the YouTube Super Chat right here. We got the Portland Trailblazers, my Trailblazers, Rip City. We might be a shitty team, but at least Dame is putting up some big numbers. Blazers versus the Golden State Warriors, live play-by-play reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. It's really ironic because I started getting back really into fully watching more college basketball and the NBA. We know NBA and WWE haven't been that great in the last couple years, right? But then the game was on after we did the Daytona 500. So I normally would have just kind of took it easy or read, but the game was on. I messaged my buddy, and I'm glad I tuned in. And seeing Lillard in person a few weeks ago hit 60, and he ended up getting, the most efficient 60-plus point game. And then he did it now with the most efficient 70-plus point game. You have to start to realize we know out here that we're not a good team, okay? We know that we're not a playoff team. But one thing that is for sure is that if you think that certain guys like Steph Curry are that much better than Dame, if you swap Dame for Steph, you still win all those championships that they won. You have to understand, Dame has only played with one All-Star in his whole career, and that was, I believe, LaMarcus Aldridge in like 2016. So usually Clay's got a Hall of Fame coach, and he always plays with 2 or 3 All-Stars almost every year, including himself. So, like I said, we know that certain people are going to get the accolades. We never really get free agents to come to Rip City because we don't really have necessarily maybe the nightlife like LA. There's a lot of fun things to do here, but it just depends if you're kind of more outdoorsy and you're willing to go and like kind of explore. But if you're looking for the clubs and everything, of course, you'd rather be in like the Miami Heat or New York for the Knicks or LA, you know what I'm saying? So we get it. But Dame, he's trying to do the Giannis thing. He's pretty loyal. He hasn't left. He wants to win one here. If we could bring another guy in so we could have at least one other All-Star, we don't need 2 or 3 more. But if we could get one more, maybe that would buck the trend of people wanting to like not come to Portland and then maybe consider us. And now if you actually watch Dame and what he's doing, it's pretty special. I mean, this far along into his career, I'm just really blessed that I got to see the 60-point game in person. And cool thing is Preston, me, or Justin, one of us is usually at the game. And Preston actually messaged me while I was watching it with Justin. He was watching it at his house. I was watching it here. And he was actually at the game in the 300 level. So it doesn't matter, what the opponent is. You never know what magic might happen. And I know the Rockets are kind of a shitty team too, like us, but still to put up a 71, I mean, he had 41 at half. So I already knew I should have probably live streamed when he was at 41 because then there would have been like live reactions of him. But you could just kind of tell because everyone was messaging me and they're like, what do you think? And obviously 50 was like too little. He was at 49, but you had to have thought there would be a little bit of a slowdown. But I thought 65 to 70 would be possible if he stayed aggressive. And Anthony Simons is out. So if Simons is out, that's more shots for him. You got Jeremy Grant and a few others, but you can kind of be a little ball hoggish, if you're on fire at that moment, especially when the second best guy, Simons, is out there. It's just like, if Clay's in and Steph is out, Clay's going to get some more shots, or vice versa. If Steph's in and Clay's out, chances are there's going to be a few more threes taken, a few more jumpers, maybe a couple bad shots along the way. But, for us here in Rip City, we know more than likely, at least I do because I'm not biased. I imagine there's some Blazer fans that think that we might be able to turn it around and make a run. No. I've watched enough of this team that we don't have a deep enough bench. We have injuries. There's just a lot of teams that are better than us in the West, but it is something cool out here in the Pacific Northwest. We got 2 guys that we can really look up to. Number 1, Damian Lillard, and number 2, up there in the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. We got 2 faces of each sport. And we know Dame is never going to be considered the best in the NBA. Hell, a lot of y'all can't even give him credit for being one of the best point guards in the league. A lot of people want to name 5, 6, 7 guys that are better than him. And like I said, you can have your opinions. We know Kyrie's got the handles, Steph's got the threes, but I mean, how much better are the supposed guys at point guard better than Lillard? And how many guys are really, he's got more 60-plus point games. And then if you went and saw the graphic, it named off like 15 Hall of Famers. So if you look, he's already like number 3, So I know it's like we normally don't have a very good team, but I think that he's definitely disrespected. I think the NBA legends like LeBron, he knows. You know what I mean? But I think the casual fan or the average fan or the bandwagon fan that just watches the good teams, they don't really give Dame the credit. Just because he's on the Blazers. If he was on a different team with other all-stars and maybe a bigger market, I definitely think that he would get a little bit more pub and love. But I mean, that's just the way that he likes to do business. And like he said, you better hope I don't win a championship, because he's trying to prove that, it's not about money. And if he can do what Giannis did, it's not only going to make us happy here, but it's going to prove to people that when everyone says that you're stupid and you should go hop ring chase and go to another team, what would be more fulfilling? You want to be, LeBron? You want to be Kevin Durant? And remember how important it was for LeBron to go back to Cleveland to win. You know what I'm saying? You could see the emotion there that, like, when you go to a team, you leave and you come back, it's like one of those things. It's, where you started, it's really important. And, even if Lillard doesn't win a ring for his whole career, I still think, Hall of Fame is definitely, if he keeps progressing the way that he is. Some people say he's already a Hall of Famer, you know what I mean? Or it's putting close to Hall of Fame numbers. But, you got to do it consistency, even though it's been about 8, 9, 10, years already. It seems like, 2012 was just a year ago or 2 years ago, and he's already deep into the career. But I'm excited. And, I wish Steph was playing today, but it is what it is. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And we got NBA action, okay? We got Blazers, we got Warriors, and then look in the top right, your boy, he's even got a little Dame Dollar action there. Let's go, baby. I'm taking the game to the next level. Not only do I got to make things change in the background, we're going to make it all over the place, baby. Let's go. And I got a couple photos. We want to make sure we're representing correctly. Let me see here. Let's go through here. I figured that you'd be coming in after that. And we actually got this dono early on. Mike, I appreciate you. I don't think he's in the room tonight at the moment, but I appreciate everything that you do. Mike, thank you. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Even before the stream started, $8. Bang, bang. Appreciate you. I went to Petco and got dog food and a rope for her. So definitely that will help. Megan with a $5. Said, greetings, fam. Watching the Kraken play the Blues. Kraken the lead 3-2. I'll be in the game after it is done. Thank you. $5 holla. Appreciate you. We'll get you some nice photos of Detlef Schrempf or some of your Seattle Seahawks. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. Now we're at 13 before the game even started. Good start. Good start. Fear the Deer. How are you? Things going good for your team? You guys are a true contender. We're not. But at least Damian Lillard is putting up stats, and at least it gives me an opportunity as probably one of the only Blazer fans that's on YouTube to do games, to be able to show some love and not be biased. And, it's just cool, to be able to see him put up numbers like that. We just wish we had more of a supporting cast, at least another all-star here. Obviously, Blazer fans, most of us, if we had our choice of any player in the NBA, for me, it would probably be Giannis 1 and then maybe Embiid 2, for this Blazer team. And then obviously if I had a third guy, it would be Draymond. And if we can lure Draymond, from the Warriors to the Blazers, if they're going to pay Jordan Poole more money, we lack toughness and experience. And we don't want to be labeled as soft, besides like Lillard. So it's like we need that presence. So I obviously Giannis isn't coming. We already know that. Embiid ain't coming anytime soon. But the Draymond thing, I'm not sure if he would want to play with Lillard or here, but I'll tell you what, if he comes, it would be huge for us, and we'd be quite a bit better if we could get some guy like that. I know Draymond is kind of like a Beverly, kind of like a pest, but if he's on your team, he's going to give you free throws. He's going to give you the occasional three. He'll defend. He'll scream. He'll yell. He'll back you up. He'll make sure no one punks us. He'll get rebounds. He'll get double doubles. And every once in a while, he might hit 10, 10, and 10. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to hit you 30 every night. His stat line is more, 8, 8, and 5, 8, 8, and 7, 12, 10, and 7. So, but we could take that. We need that. So we'll see on how it goes. And I'm actually excited to get this going because, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of Blazers representation on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, let alone people doing games. And so it's at least good that I can represent the brand the correct way, but also not be a lunatic and think, oh, Lillard went for 71. We're going to win the championship. Because I guarantee there's probably some Blazer fans that think we're going to be, going super far. But Anthony Simons is hurt. Nurk isn't 100%. We don't have a bench. I'm not really sold on Chauncey. It is what it is. But at least we're getting some fantastic play. Sarah in the building. How are you? Let's go. We had a little bit of snow this morning, but it melted off. And then I got to spend a lot of time with Paisley, which is good. And I was watching the show, The Unexplained, with William Shatner. I believe it's on History Channel, where they go over mysteries over time, and he narrates. Fantastic. If you're looking for a show to educate you and entertain you at the same time, and it's not like all about aliens and whatnot. It covers many, many different topics, from many, many places across the globe. But if you are looking to kind of have a brain teaser, learn something new, and if you're a fan of William Shatner and obviously his narration and what he does, really cool show. Like I said, I was only planning on watching it. I usually watch like Simpsons, King of the Hill, and then I'll get into my reading and my film study, right? Before I get on here. I ended up watching like 6 hours of that motherfucker. I was like, damn, one show. And then it went to another. And then like 5-6 hours later, I'm like, whoa. But that's how I usually roll. Discovery, History, Nat Geo. Usually that's where I'm going to turn. But that is a recommendation I think you guys would like. $13 in donos. Let's get to a hundo. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't think he's in the room because it was from before, but it's very nice of him to be able to do that. All right, let me get sure, let's get some representation on there. Let's do it. First, let me throw up a Kyle Busch there for Mike, and then I'll get you real quick. Even if he's not in the room, and even if it'll be later, I just, I want to make sure that we're representing properly here. Hold up here. Let's see. All right, we got Lillard, Thibault, Reddish, Jeremy Grant, and Drew Eubanks. A very athletic lineup. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Lillard, Clay, Draymond. And we got Poole, Thompson, DiVincenzo, Green, and Looney. Wish Clay, and Steph were able to be together. And congratulations, you guys. Like I said, I'm back on, really trying to follow the NBA like every game. And it's been a couple years since I've been able to do that. And it's very clear. You can tell who the best teams in the NBA are. And, the Bucks are right there at the very, very top. Them, Boston, Sixers in the East, Denver. And then, I guess if you want to say Grizzlies, but I don't, like I said, the Grizzlies and everyone else, it's pretty close. I don't necessarily think, oh my God, the Grizzlies are so much better, but even Denver is beatable in my eyes. I think there could be Denver Grizzlies, in the Western Final, but it could be a different combination of teams. I mean, we go about 13 deep in the West. The East, you already know what it is. Sixers, Bucks, Celtics, no one else. There could be a Magic like Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell, or like the Miami Heat and then some like sleeper team, but I highly doubt it. If you watch the Celtics and the Bucks play, they're so much better than the Sixers. And the Sixers are like the third best, but they're just lacking a few pieces of talent, in my opinion, to keep up with them. But I'm really happy for you guys. All right, here we go, baby. Let me get some photos here as well. I'll get them up here. I'll get it up here in the commercial break since the game is on. I don't want to just be showing photos here. But I'll get that up for you, Megan, and then I will get this up for Mike as well. Off the screen, Jeremy Grant for 3. No good. Draymond leaps a little early for the board. Stolen by the Warriors. Up to Clay. Draymond. Baseline. I like Draymond overall as just his basketball IQ. I think that's why I want him in Portland the most. That and his intensity and toughness. I know some people think he's a pest and he's annoying. I love him. I've always loved him, even at Michigan State. I was like, when I think of him, I was like, that's a perfect type of player to have on your team. Lillard, let's go. Not a 3. Let's go, baby. Yeah, baby. Lillard, 2-0. Nice jumper, baby. Let's go. You know what it is. You know what it is, baby. NBA action. Blazers, Warriors. Lillard. Yep. Clay, what are you doing, bud? Wah, wah, wah. Turnover. Let's go, baby. I know I won't be using that photo for turnovers too much. Whitey, how are you? How is everybody doing in the room? Hope everyone is doing well. God, I wish this game, the Blazers and Rockets was yesterday. So that way I would have been able to stream that. 71. Ooh, nice shot. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. 5-0. Taibu. 23-foot, 3-point jumper, baby. 5-0. Blazers. Rip City. Little two-man game. Block his ass. 3 seconds. Come on. Looney with a little hook shot there. 5-2. Portland. 9:50 left in the first quarter. Come on, Dame. Thibault. Woo! Let's go. 8-2 Blazers. Let's go. I mean, even if we know we're not very good, we just want to compete. It'd be very unlikely we even get like close to the 8 seed. But again, there is a lot of movement, with the teams that are from 2 to 13. The Lakers even have a shot to be. I mean, Lakers are better than us based on the moves they made. But now if LeBron is out, that means teams like Portland can kind of, catch up a little bit. So, we'll have to see. But we're realistic. We're not fucking stupid out here. It's not like we have a chance to win a title or anything. Only usually about 3 teams can do that from year to year. Nice offensive rebound, but he lost it. Draymond wrestled it away from Eubanks. Nice effort, though. 8-2 Blazers. DiVincenzo slips. Get him, Lillard. Floater. No good. Looney with the offensive board. Hook shot is good. 8-4 Portland. Come on, baby. Yeah, well, we already knew that we were going to get rid of him. They might be looking at a running back, in the draft at some point, and obviously we have Rashad White. So, Lenny can go somewhere else. And Donovan, he's been absolutely terrible. He's been graded as one of the worst left tackles in the league. Yes, he's a Buccaneer and we love him. But, when the production is so far down, when you're considered like one of the worst left tackles, that's not good. So we got to let him go. And Tristan Wirfs will go back to his natural position, left tackle, which is going to be incredible. I'll tell you that right now. And even if Kyle Trask sucks, hey, we're trying to get Caleb or preferably Drake May. If I can get one of those, I'll be good. Just like you're trying to get CJ Stroud, Sarah, or Bryce Young. I'm going to be doing the same thing next year. I'll suck for a year, win 4 to 6 games, and I'll try to get my guy for the next 10. Foul down the baseline, Jeremy Grant. And like I said, sometimes you just got to look at it that perspective. Suck for a year or two to get the pieces in place to be good. Take 1 step backwards to go 10 steps forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay post Brady, and then it also gives an opportunity to see if Kyle Trask can actually play. But realistically, there's going to be growing pains. And realistically, you're not going to make the playoffs with them, even if they, Marcus Mariota just got cut today and they got Desmond Ridder. Maybe they're looking for someone. I mean, the whole NFC South is fucked. I mean, if we just look at the NFC South, we're terrible. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. But, I'm cool with Trask for a year. Initially, I was like, ooh, Carr and these other people. But I was like, no, the money's way too high. And realistically, the Buccaneers, no, fuck these guys. We can just suck for a year, see what Kyle can do. And he's either going to be our guy or more than likely he won't be, or he'll compete with the guy. Maybe we can get Caleb or Drake May or someone like that. So Michael Penix Jr., I don't know. I don't know if I would want Bo Nix. Draymond for 3. I'm a duck, but I don't know how good of a player Bo Nix would be in the NFL. He seems like a project to me. I can't be biased. Eubanks with the left hook is good. 15-10. Rip City. Let's go. Come on, baby. Blocked, baby. Thibault. Thibault was a good pickup for us. Defense, 3s. Lillard. In and out. No good with the left. Reddish. For 3, no good. And Dame has had a brand new regimen with his workout, regimen in his diet. And that's why we've been able to see more 50-point games, 60-point games, 70-point games. He dedicated, if you follow Dame on Instagram or Twitter, or just at any social media, he's always boxing. He's always working really, really hard to prove the doubters wrong. And I really feel that, people can talk about Steph and Kyrie and these other guys. They think that they're so much better than Dame. But when he continues to put up these big numbers, most efficient 60-point game, most efficient 70-point game in NBA history. I mean, you can't ignore that. He's already got more 60-point games than like 12 Hall of Famers. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. We just need help. We need supporting cast. You know, we don't want to waste Dame's career without bringing anyone in. You mean, and you don't want to have his career play with one all-star. What, LaMarcus in like 2016? It's ridiculous, you know? 4-2 Kraken. There we go. Appreciate you. $2 holla. And when it goes to commercial here, we'll get some photos up. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Ooh, deep three. All right, I got to get some photos up. 15-13. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Duck fan, but if I'm like, you know, with my NFL team, I wouldn't, you know, like if you want to draft him late, you know, regardless of what, you know, what he does, you know, this year, if you want to draft him late as a project, it's like Michael Penix Jr. on UW. You know, he's got a lot of skills. He's a lefty. I actually like, is this bad to say? I actually like Michael Penix Jr. more than Bo Nix, but I'm a Duck, so I have to like support, you know, but I like what Bo Nix can do with his legs and his arm, but it just because you're good in college doesn't mean it's going to translate. You know, it's like I already went through Joey Harrington and Dennis Dixon, you know, and I knew with Herbert, he had the size and the skills, you know, to be able to be the best Oregon's ever produced. But even when Mariota went into Heisman, I wasn't sold that he was going to be like, oh, the next Joe Montana. Like I kind of thought that he might have hit his ceiling. And I think you're right. You know, it's just sometimes guys are really good, but if they go to a team that's got a good supporting cast and coaching, like if they fall late, you know, and they get to a good team, like already a playoff team or close to a playoff team, sometimes those guys can excel, but I totally agree. Yeah, it's good to have you back, brother. All right, let me get some pictures up. Rip City, baby. Let's go here. Let's go. Oh, I was going to do the Kyle Busch, so let me do Kyle Busch for Mike with the dono. Regardless if he's in here tonight, because that was from before, but I always want to make sure that people, regardless if he sees this or not, it's just who I am. You know, I'm not gonna skip that, and I want to make sure we show some proper love. So, and he got the win, which was awesome to see. Only took 2 races for him to get it, and really to show people that, you know what, he might not be your favorite, but hey, Rowdy Nation, I was rooting for him. Mike hasn't seen him win. It's been like 25 races. He normally goes to Daytona. I tried to talk it into the universe, and then we got the dub. So appreciate you, Mike, and I know that that win felt good. And he's already off to a good start with the new team and the new number. I can't wait to do the next NASCAR race. 15-13. All right, let's get some photos here. I got to go back. Where is it? Maddie Piners. He still doesn't get the respect he deserves by PG. And Alex tweeting, Dame deserves to be in the MVP combo, on fire every single night. Dame time. And Rachel saying, BL MVP, GOAT, 71 points. You know what time it was. And guys, we keep talking about it because it was such an amazing night. I just can't stop thinking about it. I think about it all day. Well, you know, have you watched the game, by the way, since then? Have you watched the replay? I haven't either. I want to go over there from start to finish. All right, here we go. 15-13 Blazers. Lillard at the top of the key. Ooh, Lillard. Let's go, baby. I see you. 18-13 Blazers. Jordan Poole from the elbow, no good. Nasir Little. Oh, baby, let's go. Dame from deep. No good. Offensive rebound. Oh, Shaden Sharp is in. That's our throwdown dunker. He's got the hops. He should have been in the dunk contest. He would have given Mac McClung a run for his money. Guaranteed. He's already pulled off like more memorable dunks in like this season than I can remember in a lot of Blazer games. He's nice. 18-13 Blazers. Warriors at the top of the key. I just wanted to make sure that you were back in the room. See if I can find some cool stuff like college stuff too. Here's Maddie in college. Plus, it's good for me because then it allows me to learn a little bit as well. Because I don't really know too much because I don't watch. I don't really watch NHL on a regular basis. Deep 3. Nasir Little from deep, baby. 21-15. Rip City. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Hi, Candace. How are you? All right, see if I can get a nice one for Maddie here. It's always good to get, it's always good to be able to represent, different things that you like, that people like. So that way, not only we can get it on the screen, but then it helps maybe me learn something, well, I don't have to go a whole out of my way. And, if you can bring me some of the information, then I can learn at the same time. So appreciate that. 21-15 Blazers. There's a nice one to Maddie there. Okay, try to get some here. Photos done from the donations. Appreciate you, Mike. Then we got Maddie there in college. Michigan. There we go. There's Chris. I don't know. The jerseys kind of look dope. Like, look at this shot right here. Like, if you're looking at different hockey teams, and the color scheme and whatnot, like, this might not be for everyone. Black always is going to look good, but look at this. That's kind of icy. That's a little swaggy there. Like, I really like the white. I mean, the black is normally more like the dark, but I am a white jersey first kind of person. That is really clean. You just make sure you don't be eating food while you're wearing that. But wow. Okay. See, you're making me learn something new there. I like it. Wow. I got to go back and look at that one more time. Just the white and then seeing that shade of blue with the black outline, it really pops. And his helmet, pants, the pads, everything is just so color coordinated beautifully. Really swaggy. That's a really clean jersey. Oh, it's dark blue on the outside. Oh, okay. Well, I'm seeing it from this particular angle, but yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. I'll try to get you. Another one, fill up here once we get to commercial break. Little big 3. Dante DiFrancesco from deep 21-18 Blazers. Come on, baby. I'm impressed. I knew they had some pretty cool color combos, but I'd never seen that white one before. I was like, ooh. If I wasn't following literally like everything on planet Earth, news-wise, yeah, I probably would be able to commit, to a team, but I just never had a team when I was younger, I played the NHL, hockey games, 94, 95 and beyond on like Sega and PlayStation. And I watched games when I was younger, but it just, never had a favorite player. I didn't want, never had a favorite team. 21-18 Blazers. Good game so far. Not a whole lot of injuries, but no Anthony Simons for the Blazers, no Nurk, and no Steph Curry, obviously, with that problem with his leg. In and out, rebound by the Blazers. Come on, baby. Dame at the top of the key. This is his first game after 71. Woo! Let's go, baby. Dame. Dalla with a layup. Let's go, baby. Nice stuff, Dame. Lillard with 7. Let's go. Yeah, seeing 41 at half from Lillard was weird. I was like, damn, he is like really on fire, and he tied Clay's, 3-point number 2. So it's like you can get 14, 12, 13, 14 threes. Ooh, you're going to have a good game. Oh! And 1 for Lillard, baby. Let's go. Nice job, baby. Lillard is something special. I mean, there's going to be more like all NBA, third team, second team, first team. But I mean, after a while, the haters can't ignore the 60, 70, 50-point games. I mean, what are you going to do? Eventually you got to give them credit, even if you're like, oh, Steph is better. Clay is, or maybe like Kyrie's better. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. But I think Dame is starting to prove to those people that thought that he was so far behind that he really isn't. If you actually look at his numbers, he's right there with all the big dogs. So 26-18, Rip City. All right, good defense there, baseline. Double him. 3. No good. Rebound by the Blazers. Let's go. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Dame at the top of the key, behind the back. Crossover. Step away, back. Whoa, fadeaway 3 is good. Dame Dollar. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. You already know what it is. 29-18 Blazers. Dame with 13. Rebound. Let's go. Push it. There we go. Good pass. Let's go. Nice layup. 31-18 Blazers. Shaden Sharp, I see you. We'll get at least one highlight reel dunk tonight from him. It's almost a given every week. You're going to get one. Oh, nice dunk. Kuminga coming over from the pass from Draymond. 31-20 Blazers. 2:50 left. Dame fouled. No call. There it is. Late call. Michael in the building. How are you? Mavs, and keep me posted on that, Tyler. Let me know. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up with everything that's going on. I got I got like 3-4 screens up. So I got, ESPN stuff. I got all the statistics, and obviously I'm looking at all the other games that are going on. Usually I'll watch another game, but leads the NBA in the last 10 games, 40.2 points as his average, 50% from the field goal, 5.6 rebounds, 6.9 assists. Yeah, he's been hot, man. And like I said, when he scored 60, I was there just a few weeks ago. So it's like, if you thought that he was done, pretty impressive to have him throw up a 60. And then a few weeks later, 71. And his career high, at that time, I think was 63, 61, like somewhere around that range. I think it was 61, and he had 60. So definitely got past that record. That's a lot of points in the NBA, too. Offensive foul. Nice job, Dame. Way to draw the foul. Nice. Nasir Little with the bank. 35-22. Rip City. Air ball. Rebound. Fuck. Blazers can't rebound worth a shit. Nice offensive board. 35-22. Here's that other one for you, Megan. Phillip. Gruba. Got some nice colors. Bank shot is good. Nasir Little. Let's go. 37-22. Big first quarter for us. 37 on the road. Fuck out of here. Stolen. Let's go. Let's get 40. Here we go. Sharp with the layup. 39-22. Let's go, baby. And I love it, too, because, when Dame was at 41, he didn't even ball hog it. He didn't even really try to force his way. He didn't even take his first shot until like 4 or 5 minutes in the third quarter. So that's what makes it so unbelievable that he ended up getting to 71. I mean, if he really wanted to be a point chaser, he could have went for 80. I really think that he could have. There's a few shots. I mean, he was dead tired at the end where he couldn't even really move. But if he really wanted to be a point chaser, he definitely could have did that. But hell, 71 is a shitload. Okay, no problem. I wanted to get those pictures up for you. No problem. I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, 39-22. Rip City, baby. Let's go. And I like it now. I got to take it to the next level. We're doing NBA. We got Blazers Warriors, and it's all about Dame Dollar. Let's go. What a first quarter. And we still got a minute 39 left. No, minute 35 left. Oh, Paisley, calm down. This is Paisley right now by the door, getting kicked out of the room. Oh! It's okay. You can hang out with Dad. Didn't get a chance to go for a walk today, so I don't feel like fully 100% yet until I get one. Rained all day today. Snowed in the morning and then rained. Foul at the top of the key by the Blazers. But hopefully I'll be able to go out there. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Fuck it. 39-22. Lots of baseball action that was today, too. It's just nice to have spring training. We got college hoops, NBA. No NFL and college football. I get it. But at least there's other things that kind of keep us occupied. And if you're a wrestling fan, you still got stuff to watch every week, right? Revolution is coming up. Excited for that. Or AEW. I mean, MJF and Bryan Danielson, that's worth the admission of price alone. Deep three, no good. Rebound by the Blazers. Minute 11 left. We need one basket to get to 40. So let's go, baby. Jumper, no good. Damn, they rushed that shot a little bit. 39-22, but on the ticker here, it says 39-24. So apparently the Warriors are about to score, even though I have this game live. Rebound by Looney, tipped in is good. Paisley's in here now. 39-24. Keep me updated on anything score-wise or anything that you want to mention. Games that are going on, games that ended earlier today. I mean, like I said, it's been kind of a busy day for me. So, nice bank. And I got caught up watching The Unexplained with William Shatner. So when he's talking about mysteries and unexplained shit, I was supposed to watch 1 hour and I watched like 6 in a row. So what happens when they have a marathon on History Channel and I get fucking locked in. 41-24 Blazers. Poole, crossover, takes the bump, and one. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate you. $2 holla. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. $17, 83 to go. 41-26. Blazers. Jordan Poole ended up turning into a pretty good player. Still, he is going to improve, but it's like when you have one guy out of the lineup, especially now with Steph or Clay, usually like one of them is injured. Now you have a guy that can be a good fill-in guy. It's like, okay, if Steph gets hurt, you're not going to get the 40, 50-point games, but at least you're going to get 20 a night and sometimes like 30 plus from this guy. So at least it helps soften the blow and it helps them get experience. It's just they're not the same team without Steph, but this is a big growing moment for Jordan Poole, and he's really blossoming into his own. Fuck, I'd take him on the Blazers. I mean, obviously we're enemies, and this is like one of our rivals, and they're much better than us typically. Even though they've had injuries as well, and Steph is out, but I mean, there's guys on that team that I would take as a Portland Trailblazer, no doubt. Can't be a hater. 41-27. Shit, I'll take Draymond next year. Come over to Rip City. Sharp. No good for 3. 41 points in the first quarter. There we go. End of the first quarter. Rip City. Blazers 41. Golden State 27. Let's go. Now Paisley's by my feet. About playing with her new rope that I got her with a big knot in it would keep her a little bit more preoccupied, but she wants to be able to like gnaw on it when I'm there, So like she's so used to me. Like we have definitely a couple snug moments and stuff where we sleep kind of like head to head and we're just like laying there and you do that and then she's just very attached. It's the cutest thing ever. Got 2 for $5. I think you will. I think everyone knows that that's what you guys want, and it would be really stupid to try to get like a car. Same thing for Tampa. It would be really dumb for your team and my team to reach and overpay, especially your team, because you guys have been doing it like over and over and over again. And like, it's like you can get like this veteran and it might help, for like a year or two, but you got to think more long term. Obviously Colts fans would riot, you know what I mean? And hopefully my team or your team doesn't try to reach for any of the other guys like Richardson or Levis. I mean, those guys are just project guys. And now Richardson is like going from, oh, the guy might be a second, third rounder. Oh, now the media is saying he could be the first pick in the draft. I mean, fucking A, if you're dumb enough to pick that guy number one overall, then that's fine. But, everyone is going to be stirring the pot on what they think is good and not. But to me, even with Bryce and CJ, they're going to have growing pains. I mean, look at the rookie classes that they hyped up, with the Trevor Lawrence class. They kept hyping it. And now, as we've seen them play for a few seasons, a lot of those guys really aren't as good as we thought they were. And a lot of times it's coaching and supporting cast, and sometimes having the right people around you. So, yeah, with LeBron, it's definitely going to hurt them, but the moves that they made at the break will help them instead of like falling deeper and deeper, in the West. You got some really quality pieces, Reeves, Mo Bamba, like a lot of these guys. They got rid of Beverly, they got rid of Russell Westbrook. So you're the overall mood. You kept, Schroeder, the one that you should have kept. So obviously, if Anthony Davis can at least get out there, they're not going to be as good with LeBron out, but it's not going to be as terrible as people think. Their team actually has a pretty good bench, and they seem like they're pretty motivated, and they can't go too long without LeBron. You know what I mean? But it just depends if, Anthony Davis can step up the leadership role. Big three for the Warriors, 41-30. Dante DiVincenzo from deep. Let's go, 41-30 Blazers. Oh, Paisley, calm down. Oh, out of bounds. Rip City. Turnover to Golden State. Come on, baby. We got to focus. Come on, baby. We got to battle. Jordan Poole for three. No good. Come on, baby. Nasir Little at the top of the key. A little two-man game. Pick and roll. Eubanks. No Dame out here, so obviously we're giving him a rest, but I hate Dame on the bench because it's just like whenever we have Dame on the bench, like the whole flow of the offense is fucked. Like we don't really have a guy to come in there to be our spark plug. Travel. Jordan Poole, the crazy layup, and he caught it himself. Traveling. Sucker. Come on, baby. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of changes. The landscape is going to look very different next year, especially in the running back class. And there's a few good running backs in the draft too. So it's just because you might need one, it doesn't mean it's going to be a free agent guy. It could be someone in the draft. Draymond, I think, called with the foul. Does not agree. All right, come on, baby. Come on, Dame. Get back in the game, baby. Jeremy Grant, he could be a guy that could step up, but it's just like if Jeremy Grant's going all offensive in there, you're like, there's nobody to rebound. That's the problem. Poole, ooh. And one for Jordan Poole. God damn it. It's okay, Paisley, relax. You'll be able to hang out with Daddy. You're looking at me. I know, I love you. You got kicked out probably because you were being mean. You were probably being bitey and wanting to, I know. You want to hang out with Dad? I'm right here. I'm right here. Come here. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Green curls off his screen, comes up to get a hit, and Freed even Chisel for three. Missed it short and knew it. The wrap on Lamb has got to be the same thing Drew has got hit with. Oh, boy. Yeah, Lamb's left arm. The wrap charity. They're going to give it back to the Warriors, saying that Grant just landed out of bounds with it. Well, how did he get there? Rodney Mott, Jason Goble, Musa Dog are our officials tonight. Even Chinto bringing it bounds, coming off a great effort against Minnesota. Schools triggers out of the corner. Grant came over. Beta had a hand on that. It comes up and into the hands of Eubanks. Here's Reddish handling in the front court. Kind of a tenuous spot right now for the Blazers, leading by 9. Offensively, just out of sorts in the corners. Key. Trying to figure out who they're going to go to get a bucket. Shea. For three, no go. Eubanks keeps his feet down there, tracking that ball, and got flung aside. This is a loose ball foul on the Warriors. That's a big play. It matters. Right now, when the Blazers are struggling to just get a good shot to get the ball to go in, Drew gives them an extra possession as Lamb has to come over to try to box out. You know, the Blazers ordinarily would have a capable floor center, and Archie Diacono, when he is out tonight for the back. It's been hampering him. And Anthony Simons, he ain't too bad. Yes, exactly. Here's Grant off the left foot, knocks it down. So Jeremy Grant with the bucket, the first score of the Blazers here in the second quarter. He just wanted to have Dame back there on the floor with him. It's like that warm blanket, makes you feel cozy, that everything is right in the world. Yeah, we should mention that Lamar mentioned Simon's out again tonight. Nurkic has been out 9 games now. There's a walk on ball with the Williams get it back. And of course, Justice Winslow has been out since Christmas, all of them with injuries, and they are slowly ramping back. And no timetable yet on their return. As for Steve Kerr's Warriors, well, Steph Curry has been out with a torn ligament on his knee, his left leg.
Puppy is needy. She needs love. All the loves. 43-32. Blazers. $45-32. Rip City. Come on, Blazers. Even if we don't make the playoffs, I just want us to compete every game, and try to win as many as we can. I mean, let's just be honest. It's like we know we're not as good as a lot of the other teams in the West, but at least we got guys that are trying. And when you see Dame putting up the numbers that he is, I mean, you can't help, not play harder for a guy like that, right? So, Dame, nice shot. It's good. Dalla. Draymond going to the hole, fouled. He's going to the line. Free throw is good. 47-33 Blazers. $17. Let's get to a hundo. Second free throw rolls in and is good. 47-34 Blazers. Let's go, baby. She just loves attention. She just needs to have the kisses and eye contact. It's like I don't think you realize how often you look in your dog's eyes on a daily basis. Nothing like that look. 47-34. 7:40 left in the second quarter. And our boy Jeremy Grant to the line. Come on, Jeremy. Jeremy Grant, free throw, no good. Come on, Jeremy. Let's go, baby. 48-34. Paisley's whining. She got booted. Scooted and booted out of the room. Not this one. Jordan Poole, step back. 3, no good. Very close to traveling right there. Jordan Poole at the top of the key. To Clay on the wing. Pump fake. Good double team there. Floater. No good. Rebound. There we go. Good rebound by the Blazers. Shaden Sharp with the rebound. Dame pushes it up the floor. All right, down to Jeremy Grant posting up. Foul to the line. Let's go. Shit, Wentz is so bad, he might be in the XFL, USFL, or maybe he'll just be a professional hunter. You know, I don't know how much game he really has left. You already got all the stigma from the mental side of it. You know what I mean? It's just, at this point, no one even wants to deal with them. It's like, you know, you're going to be a backup, and is it really worth it to even have you there if you're not playing? Are you going to, you know what I mean? Is he really going to be okay being on the bench and everything? Like, I don't know. It's just, you know, I would rather go for a different player or a rookie rather than have Wentz. I think it's just too much money, too much headaches, just not worth it. You know what I mean? And realistically, he's never going to be the player that he ever was with Philly, you know, early in his career. I don't think it's ever going to be like that. So maybe he'll be one of those guys that has a 30 for 30 and goes to a team and takes a team to a NFC, AFC championship game as, you know, as like a backup quarterback. The starter gets hurt, he gets in there, but I highly doubt it. I mean, at this point, I think it's, I don't want to say it's fully washed up, but he's definitely running on E. I mean, you know, if you want to say Wentz, like what, he was maybe better than Matt Ryan last year, and that's not saying very much. So I don't think anyone really believes in Wentz, and I certainly don't. So I don't believe in him at all. Facts. But this guy I do believe in. Dame Dollar, baby. Because we wish we had 2 Dame Dollars. Then we'd be in business. Still can't believe he hit that fucking 71. Wish I was able to. Damn, wish I was able to do that. But like I said, that was the day that we did the Daytona 500. It was a pretty long day. And I was like, okay, do I watch this Blazer game? And something told me to watch it. I don't know why. I was like, I'm trying to watch a lot, but sometimes, you know, after a long day, I'm going to hang out with Paisley or just try to catch up on other things, and maybe it'll be on in the background. But to turn the volume up and put everything down and just watch it, I'm so happy that I did that. And I mean, of course, a lot of my friends would be like, dude, are you watching? Like people were started messaging at halftime, you know, and like I said, I'm normally back on to it now. So he's like, Dame's at 41. I'm like, bro, I know, I'm watching. And then he ended up hitting the 71. So really cool if I was able to be there for that. Preston was there for 60 and for 71. So he's lucky. He goes to quite a few games. I mean, between me, Justin, and Preston, we go to, I don't know how many games throughout the season, but most, you know, of the home games, you know, between the 3 of us. And obviously I'm not going to too many of them because I'm here. So nice Bill Walton jersey there that guy's got on. I don't even think I would want Wentz as a backup. You know what I mean? Honestly, why? I mean, there could be someone else that will do better for me, and it's less money and it's less of a headache. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I mean, it depends if you had him before or whatnot, but I don't know. For me, no thanks. I could, if it was like Wentz or Kyle Trask, Wentz, no way in hell. I'd definitely go Trask. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even want Wentz to be my backup. I would rather have someone else personally. So, yeah. What could have been? Free throw is good. 50-34 Blazers. I mean, some guys are built for the league and some guys aren't, and you have to be a certain type of breed of person, and also hopefully, you can be mentally strong. And, if you're physically not strong and you're mentally not strong, well, you're probably fucked then. 50-34. Jeremy Grant. Yeah, Jeremy Grant, very aggressive. Let's go Jeremy to the line. Come on, baby. Up by 16. Damn, he's been fouled like a motherfucker. He's fouled on 15% of all his shots. Motherfuckers are headhunting for Jeremy Grant. This is a great pickup for us coming from Detroit. They need somebody better. If Buffalo gets Miles Sanders, I mean, Buffalo needs like Saquon Barkley. Like, that's what they need. If they don't get something like that, I mean, Miles Sanders is just like all the other guys that they got, the Singletaries. That's not good enough. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Like, Buffalo could be like, oh, we got them. But if their offensive line is shaky and their defense is shaky, that's not going to be good enough. You're going to need someone that can create with a bad offensive line. So, I don't know. For me, Buffalo needs top tier if they want to get past like the Bengals and the Chiefs. Based on the scheme that they run, they would need a Nick Chubb, Saquon Barkley, like we're talking top 5, top 6 back. Not these RB2s, RB3s, and you got 3 of them. It's not going to work for that team. It might work for other teams, but not Buffalo, because every year it seems like that's the bugaboo, and they don't address it. They need to find a way to get, and then once they do, then maybe that'll be the difference between them getting to the Super Bowl and losing and getting to the Super Bowl and maybe winning. But you got to get a top-tier talent to take the pressure off Josh Allen. Turnover. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that too. It's like they need, specifically that team, you know what I mean? They need less time for, Josh Allen hurdling and almost causing injury and forcing, triple team coverage into fucking Stephon Diggs. Like, they need someone to take the load off. Take the pressure off a little bit, and that definitely could be like, a Saquon type would be perfect, honestly. I mean, he's already wearing similar colors in New York. Floater is good. How are you doing? Candace? Saquon on the Bears? Yeah. I mean, I guess it just depends on who offers money and whatnot, but I mean, shit, if I had an option, if the Bears called me and offered me, like, let's say $20 million a year, and the Bills called and offered me 15, I'm going to the Bills. I'm not going to the Bears. I love money and all, but I want to try to win. Plus they got better team players there. It's like, yeah, $5 extra million a year to be fucking miserable every year, or take $5 million less per year and go to a fucking contender, and maybe with my production, Saquon Barkley, that we can go all the way, But some guys aren't like that. So we got a nice lead here. 18-point lead, 54-36. Steve Kerr looking frown-faced. 5:18 left in the second quarter. Come on, baby. DiVincenzo. I like him. I would take him in Portland. I like his style. I liked him in college. I like him in the pros. Solid player. Fun to watch. Like him. I like him. I like Draymond. Poole. Like a lot of these guys. Steph, Clay, that's a given. Dame, foul. Foul. There we go. They called it late, but it was the right call. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry. Prayers for your cousin. That's horrible news. I hope things, over time get a little bit better. So sorry to hear that. Prayers up. I'll be thinking about him or her. Clearly a foul. Draymond's like, I'm at home. Don't you know how this works when I'm at home? You don't call fouls on me. I mean, of course, I would love to get like a Giannis or an Embiid type of player, superstar to play with a Dame. But, I don't know. Something about Draymond would be so nice to have in Rip City. It's not like we'd be able to go all the way if we just added Draymond, but we would be able to probably win around. And, it just depends on who we match up with. And we'd have to get a few more. But I wouldn't mind paying the money for a guy like that. Hustle. He's kind of like the modern day Dennis Rodman. He's a better shooter than Rodman, but we know Draymond's not the greatest shooter either. You know what I'm saying? Right into Lillard. Cheap shot from Draymond to Lillard. Well, punk ass. I'm all talking about you coming to the team and you're trying to injure our guy, you motherfucker. Try to fucking elbow him in the throat. We'll prayers up for Susan. Yeah, Green led with the left elbow. Motherfucker, man. Always trying to like pull off these like dirty plays and shit. Just come to our team and stop doing it to us, you bastard. Warriors, deep three, no good. Jeremy Grant with the rebound. Let's go, baby. 56-38. Smashing these motherfuckers. Dame. Come on, baby. Shake and bake. Jeremy Grant, lefty. Come on. There we go. Fight for the rebound. Fuck. Get back. Turnover. I don't know. Oh, deep three from the Blazers. I'm not sure best buddies with LeBron. CJ McCollum is his best friend, but he's definitely close with a few different people. And I don't know. I wouldn't want LeBron because he's too old, unless like Bronny's here too. Like if Bronny goes to Oregon and then Bronny goes to the Blazers and then LeBron comes, then I'll take him that way. But I don't want LeBron just to come because that's going to be too much money. And he would never come here. I guess unless Bronny came here. Dame fouled. We got Dame Dollar, Dame Dollar. Dame picture inside a Dame picture. Let's go. Dame Dollar. Let's go, baby. NBA action. It's fantastic. Come on, Dame. Oh, they don't even have Dame going. They have Eubanks? Oh, come on. Weak sauce. Yeah, and the shitty thing, like I do collectibles, right? So I do like Mariners and I do Ducks and everything. I can't find you. I mean, I have like when they first made the first like McFarlane, it was fucked up. It didn't even look like him. It looked like someone else. And then like I've seen a couple baubles. They don't look like Damian Lillard. I don't know what it is about Damian Lillard's face, what makes it so hard for them to make baubles, but it always looks like some generic dude. It's not him. Like, and if I'm going to spend money, I'm not going to buy a bauble that don't look like him. And I remember it took like one or two McFarlanes to get it right. And I got the one that doesn't look like him. It's, still in the package. And then one that does. But I don't own a bauble, but I might have to get one. Ooh. Eubanks falls, turns it over. Warriors on the fast break from Kerr's words. He's like, get the fuck down there. Three is missed. 3:15 left. We're up by 22. 60 points. 60-38. 19-6 run in the last 5 minutes. Dame fadeaway. No good. Rebound by Poole. Up to Clay. Up to DiVincenzo. Pump fake. Jordan Poole. Another fake. Shoot it. Damn it. Sucker. Jordan Poole at the layup. 60-40 Blazers. Come on, Dame. Pass knocked out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. Okay. Feel better. Second quarter, 60-40. Blazers are up. See if there's any updates on any of the other scores. Let me take a quick peek. $124, $122. Yeah, I don't like Kyrie on the Mavs. I think that's not a good. I mean, I know it's a name with Luka, but that's like the worst guy you would want Luka to pair with, a me player. Because Luka's not a me player. You know, he can put up me player kind of stats, but he's not. 88-82 Spurs up on the Jazz. 49-45 Clippers up on the T-Wolves. That's on TNT. And then final scores, Wizards 119, Hawks 116, Bucks 118, Nets 104. That's not what, 15 straight? But the Nets are terrible. Raptors 104, Bulls 98 final. 121, 109, Grizzlies beat the Lakers. That's no surprise with no LeBron. 133, 112, Nuggets beating the Rockets. 123, 117, Kings beating the Thunder. De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk are the truth. And Pacers 124, Mavericks 122, just like Tyler just said. Jameson in the building. How are you, brother? Sarah just left, and I need someone to help me with the donos. I don't know how long you're going to be in here for, but if you could help me out with that, I'd appreciate it, depending on how long you're going to be here. We're at $17. 17 to get to a hundo. 83 to go. Yeah, sorry to hear that LeBron got hurt. Hopefully he'll come back sooner than later, but definitely we'll have to see if the Lakers can stay afloat and at least go 500 with LeBron out. I mean, with all those new additions, will help, because if you didn't make those new additions, then you're fucking done. You know, if you have Beverly still there and Westbrook, you're fucked. You know, I think even Laker fans would know that. But I really like Reeves and Bamba, like a lot of the role players. I'm kind of jealous. I won't lie. I would love to see some of those guys, and I can visualize some of those guys in Portland as role players for me. So I don't have to be a hater. I just watch you guys play basketball. Usually, on nights like this, if the Blazers aren't on, and but now with LeBron out, it's a whole nother, like, now you can't even have Anthony Davis go out or you're fucked. 63-40 Blazers. Nice three there in the corner. Let's go. Draymond, wild pass inside, stolen. Dame at the top of the key. We're up by 23, baby. Dame for three in the corner. In and out. No good. Draymond with the board. 2 minutes. Draymond, turnover. Oh, they call a foul. Motherfucker. Okay, appreciate that. I mean, like I said, I know Elliot doesn't come in here, every day anymore. So usually it would be between one of the two of you, and you're in here way more than he is. So I appreciate that. I mean, sometimes, people are not feeling well, and I was gonna, I was thinking about trying to stream yesterday, but there was no NBA or college games on at the time. So I just said, well, let's just take a break, give her a day off, and that way we can just rest up, and because I'm trying to do it based off games. So if there's no game at that time, then it's not necessarily I'm going to take the day off, but sometimes if you're going to be going almost every day, sometimes it's good to have like a day off during the week. I mean, I am trying to do almost every day. 63-42 Blazers. Spin move. Hit him with a spin cycle. Layup. No good. Offensive rebound. Dame swings it. Jeremy Grant. Swing it. Swing it. There we go. Unselfish play by the Blazers. Jeremy Grant in the corner for three. Oh! In and out. No good. We're up by 21. Minute 20 left in the second quarter. Rebound. There we go. We're playing good tonight. Love it. Yeah, I mean, but I do like being able to grind it out, especially if I'm doing this full time. Not every day I stream is going to be like a good dono day. If you got bills and everything too, and plus our rent went up, and so it's like there's a lot of pressure. Especially if you have limited people in the room. It's it's not like I come in here and there's like 1,000 people in the room or 100 people in the room, and I don't have to worry about donos every night. It is what it is. But when you have limited people, I mean, you don't really know what's going to happen from day to day, and that can be a little stressful. 63-44. But as long as I work hard and grind, I know people are going to, if I put in the work and I'm here, we'll eventually get the right people to take care of me and the channel. So appreciate you guys. All right, Clay to the line. First free throw rolls in is good. 63-45. Rip City. 44 seconds left before halftime. Big blowout so far. Second free throw is good. That one was clean. Swished it in. 63-46. Portland. All right, come on, Dame. Double team on Dame. Little two-man game. Swing it. Watford. No foul either. Come on. That was a nice layup there. Athletic by Watford. 65-46. Blazers. I did not expect this. I did not expect us to play like this after Dame put up 71. We always play Golden State tough, regardless if Steph is playing or not. I mean, this is, we always get up for the Warriors. We always make sure that we play strong. Same thing with the Lakers typically too. It used to be Supersonics, but we already know they're not, in existence until they come back in Seattle. Then that rivalry will be reborn. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, foul. Dame getting no calls. What's new? 65-48. Halftime. Rip City 65. Golden State Warriors 48, baby. Let's go. 19.5. Hey, I'll take a lead. Right. But also, too, not having the possessions in LeBron's hands, that it's going to, give other people a chance to step up, but it's also going to create a lot of turnovers, people trying to step up and be more assertive and be able to take more of a offensive role. And sometimes that will lead to, just bad passes, turnovers. And, it'll be interesting to see how you guys play in this stretch. You just have to go like 500 or so, to be able to stay afloat, because if you guys lose like 70% and only win 30%, you guys might be too far behind at that point by the time he comes back. I mean, but you can make up ground. I guess it also depends on how many games you have in 2 weeks. Is there like 10 games in 2 weeks? Is there like 7 games? So that could obviously determine some things too. Oh, you have no idea, bro. That was fucking shit was amazing. And I'm glad I watched it because, like I said, I try to watch every Blazer game, when I can, unless it's doubled up on something I'm already doing stream-wise. But usually I try. And after Daytona was over, I was, actually just chilling in bed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch this Blazer game. I don't know what told me to watch it, but I was like, felt kind of, I don't know, special. Like, it was the Rockets. I know they're a bad team, but I don't know. Just something told me to watch it. And then I'm so happy I did. And then obviously all the friends were blowing up at halftime. 41. I was like, do you think he's going to break his own record? And I'm like, well, it looks like it. 41.5 is a shitload. You knew there would be a little bit of a drop off, but you just had that feeling where maybe, 65 to 70 could be attainable based on how he was playing. And, he has now the most efficient 60-plus point game ever. That's the game I went to just like a month ago. And then now he's got the most 70-plus point efficient game in NBA history. And he's got like more 60-point games than like 12 Hall of Famers. He's like, I think he's third on the list right now, all time. So, I mean, he's putting up Hall of Fame numbers. It's just a matter of, is he going to be able to get a ring? And I don't think he's going to ring chase. He's trying to do what Giannis did. It's just too bad Dame isn't as big as Giannis. Like, too bad Dame isn't like 6'8", 240 point guard or something. If we had something like that, but hopefully we can get the right combination and we can at least make the finals once. But that would be a stretch unless we get an all-star or two. And also, Dame has only played with one all-star in his whole career, Aldridge, in like 2016. So to compare him to Steph is, it's like Steph is playing with a Hall of Fame coach and usually 2 or 3 all-stars with him. It's not the same. If you swap Dame for Steph, you win the same amount of titles, no doubt. So to act like, Steph is so much better than Dame, like obviously they're both great shooters, and we know Steph might be considered the best shooter, of all time. You got Ray Allen and, some of these other guys, Bird, and, that are always, known for being great shooters and whatnot. But I don't know. I think Dame is starting to prove to a lot of people, especially this year, the gap is not as big as everyone thinks it is. And I think now you don't even have to be a Blazer fan or a Dame fan. You're like, wow, like Dame is putting up numbers to show like he could be like the best point guard in the league, like one of the best. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of haters. Like most people don't even want to put him in the top 3 point guard numbers, which is ridiculous. But I guess if you don't think he's top 3, top 5, then that's on you guys or the people that think that. But I mean, for someone that's watched his whole career, we've had Clyde Drexler, we've had Bill Walton. I mean, Dame is going to go down like right there with those guys, if not higher, depending on, especially if he stays like for 15 years, like his whole career here, he's going to go down a legend, Yeah, and that's why we love him here too. We got Julio Rodriguez for Seattle, and we got Dame, a class act guy. You know what I mean? That he could definitely be like everyone else, but it means more to stay home and win rather than just take the easy way out and join a team and win that way. It's not the same. It's like you're working hard for a dream, right? And then all of a sudden someone hands you a business card, to like join another team that's already established, and then you win. It's not the same feeling. You know what I mean? Compared to like what the feeling would be if you brought a championship to Portland, which we haven't seen since 1977. You know what I'm saying? Like the parade here in Portland would be fucking crazy. I mean, we already got a lot of crazy people here in the Northwest as it is, but very passionate. But yeah, I mean, that's just a really awesome thing about him. And I know that you respect that, and a lot of us respect that out of him too. 19 points for Dame. All right, I'm gonna step outside here real quick, just for a couple minutes. I'll be right back and check on Paisley and whatnot, and then we'll get back into it, and then hopefully we can end up getting into a good number. We're at halftime right now, 65-48. So just give me a couple minutes, and I will be right back.
Sneaking into Wilsonville Toyota, where people are buying cars in less than 90 minutes. Oh, it's this way. What? 100 miles? There's still no bull at Wilsonville Toyota. The dealership that is changing it all.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's one pill once a day. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. And they felt dramatic and fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections of blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occur. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
New Balance. We got now. Look at that fire!
You know, people are always looking at their phones. They're banking with Bank of America. See cousin Jimmy over there? His girlfriend just had a bouquet, so he might need a little more help saving for that engagement ring. The groom's parents, who think they're looking at photos of their handsome boy, they're not. She just saw how much they spent on ballroom dance classes. Won't be needing those anymore.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop thinking. What would you like the power to do?
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Well, the Chickens are saying their goodbyes right now because when the Trailblazers hit 100 points during any game this season, you can receive a free 6-piece chicken McNuggets the next day from your locally owned and operated McDonald's. Be sure to download the McDonald's app right now. Portland 65 in the first half. Hey, tally time! The answer was the letter O. What was Dame Dolla's first studio album? Francis and I went with Big Dollar. By the way, if anybody asked what Molly Hatchet's first album was, it was self-titled Molly Hatchet. All right, let's bring in Corey Jez. What numbers are going on in your head right now there, Corey?
Well, Neil, a lot of times we look at the four factors of shot distribution after a game, but I want to look at it at halftime as well because the shooting accuracy is so different between these teams, especially in the mid-range and especially from three. And we see we have those percentiles there. Only 16% from the Warriors. If that number from mid-range over the course of the game would be one of the lowest totals any teams had in the league all year. And we talked in the pregame about how similar these offenses are, but one of the big places that they're different is their ability to squeeze the orange, to take care of the basketball. Portland has been really successful with that. The second half of the season, Golden State came into tonight 29th ranked in turnover rate, and we are seeing that carry through to tonight. Golden State has turned the ball over more than 1 out of every 4 times down the floor, mainly because the Blazers defense has been very active, very swarming, and hopefully we see more of that in the second half.
All right, we'll see more of you coming at the end of the ballgame. Quick final thoughts.
Very interesting. Both of these teams both averaged 29.4 points per game in the third quarter.
Ooh. Portland's had letdowns in the third, too, coming out of the half. Critical right now. You got a 17-point lead. Build on that. Bring home that W and get ready for the Pelicans. So we'll be back at the end of this one. Blazers up 65-48. That's your McDonald's delivery halftime report.
Game time means game time. The Blazers are moving and flying high to the finish. And you better believe Blue Sports is bringing you all the fireworks with live games, pre and post game coverage, and insider access to your favorite players. This is your one-stop shop for the best show in town. So rise up, Rose City. This team came to play, and Blue Sports has you covered all season long.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150 or F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford tough truck can do for you. Get 0 for 36 plus 3,000 low APR cash on the 2022 F-150 XLT only at your local Ford dealer.
If Damian Lillard accepted his spot at the end of the bench, he never would have been at the Dredge Center before it opened. If you listen to those who overlooked it, he never would have heard his name called as a first-round pick. And if he let 6 all-star selections go to his head, he never would have had the heart to give back to the streets that shaped him. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him popular. Modelo, those with a fighting spirit.
Pacific Office Automation is the one source for all of your business technology.
All right, your boy's back.
That's why we're the preferred provider of copiers and print solutions for the Portland Trailblazers. Follow you with total office solutions for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. Problem solved.
65-48 Blazers.
What is it? Watch this.
This can't stop, won't stop, stop it. Being up to speed at the speed of
Even though we're not going to make the playoffs, it's just nice to be able to know that we're competing. Just wish we had a little bit more. Maybe one day. It'd be really cool to have Dame play with another all-star. You know, it's like everyone can complain and, you know, compare, you know, other players that have all-stars around them. But it's like Dame really hasn't had a whole lot of help in the coaching department. He hasn't really had a lot of help in he had the 1 year when we made the Western Finals when we were really good. But why were we really good? Because we had an amazing bench. We had probably the best bench in the NBA that year, you know, and we got swept by the Warriors, which I knew was going to happen more than likely. But we did have the skill to maybe win 1 or 2 games. But you know what I'm saying? It's understood. But I mean, Dame is, you know, he's really had to prove himself the hard way. But again, for OGs like me and Jameson, I think it means more. Like when you reflect on a guy's career, you know, for a ring chaser or someone chasing, you know, the easy way compared to the guys that do it the old school, the hard way, where they don't want to get traded. They do want to play with their team, no matter how shitty they are for the whole career, to see if they can prove to themselves and, you know, the fan base that they can do something that no one thinks that they can do. You know what I mean? Even as great as Lillard is, I mean, it's like it's a difficult situation. But you know, the fans here are very loyal because a lot of them are either Ducks, Beavers, one or the other for the college. You're either one or the other. It's just how it goes, right? And then Blazers is something that brings us together, where we can be like, all right, Beavers, whatever, but you're a Blazer fan, so you know. And that's how me and Marcos vibe when I, you know, met him initially. We had all the same types of, he was a Seahawks fan though. You know, I'm the Bucks, you know, we both like the Blazers. He's Beavers, I'm Ducks. He goes to games, I go to games, like, you know, and it was just like, you know, one of those things where even though, you know, we have our teams, like we appreciate the sport in general, greatness. And he's like that too. Like every once in a while, he'll be watching some random football game that barely anyone's watching besides maybe me also. You know, and I can appreciate that, just to be like watching football, college or NFL. All right, 65-48, right out of the break. DiVincenzo with the jumper. I like him. He's kind of nice. He's athletic. DiVincenzo to the Blazers. Maybe one day. All right, we're up by 15. Jeremy Grant. Nice ball movement. Nice cut. Athletic layup is good. Finger roll, young man. Cam Reddish. I like him. You know, some of these guys, Thibault and Reddish, like, I'm not, you know, it's like, okay, they're guys. It's not, you know, but so far, you know, they're blending well with the names that we already have out there. I mean, I'm not sure a lot of these guys are permanent pieces or just rentals short term, but getting toughness and defense is their number one thing. Drew Eubanks with a Kareem hook shot. Floater, weird looking, no good. Just like seeing a guy do a shot that you've never seen him do in his career. He is athletic, though, and I do like him. I mean, he shows a lot of promise, Eubanks. I like hustle guys. You know, like I know a lot of guys made fun of Chris Dudley. You know, when he was on the Blazers, though, I fucking loved that guy. He always got made fun of, loppy, weird, you know, just weird, like just not athletic. Just, you know, it just seemed like when he would be going up and down the floor, he'd be stomping his feet, like not running athletically, but just like, I don't know, like a caveman walk, right? But I really liked his hustle. He never, you know, Shaq would punk him, you know what I mean? And he'd get pissed and show emotion, especially when he was on the Knicks and got dunked on too. But, you know, just a guy that a lot of people made fun of. I really respected the hell out of that guy. Like, you know, he always was hustling and putting on effort. So you don't have to be the most popular. You might be awkward. You might run funny. You know, you might not be the, you know, the most athletic looking out there. But if I see hustle and grit and I see you fucking diving for loose balls, taking charges, you're my guy. And you're probably going to be my guy forever. And I'm going to root for you. You know, I see the things that the maybe the others don't, and not everyone's going to be fucking LeBron James out there. Okay. Dame. Nice play, Dame. But I know you guys probably have a player like that in your organization that, makes you feel that way too. That maybe isn't, the most athletic, but he's just a really good role player in what he does. Luis Fernando, 1999. Bang, bang. Hello, this is Luis calling on behalf of Verizon. What is your email? How are you, brother? I was hoping that we'd get some people to come in and show some love. And look at it. It's my boy. It's my boy. Luis. Big pockets. DiCaprio money. Fernando. That movie was about him. Big ballin'. Bossin. Appreciate you, man. Stacks on stacks. Racks on racks. Hey, Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. $19.99. What's good, brother? How are you? Hopefully you've been good. Snow, hopefully has been treating you and the woman well. Congrats on everything moving forward in your guys' relationship. And I hope everything goes smoothly. Hopefully you were able to sell some of your shoes and collectibles to stay afloat and, do what you need to do. Just got to hustle, man. Just got to keep positive, hustle, have gratitude every day waking up. And if you have gratitude waking up every day, especially being in the sales game and being, a hustler, like, it's like kind of like a community and a clique, like a brotherhood, a sisterhood. It's like if you actually do like sales face to face or over the phone and you're not a complete fucking scumbag, and other people see that too, that says a lot about your character and who you are. And if you actually care about people, and like you're not going to rip someone off just to be number one in sales. So it's like, oh, you look good in front of everyone and make like maybe a big commission paycheck, but then half of those motherfuckers cancel and it's actually a fake number. Then how real are you? You know what I'm saying? And I think me and Louise had to, go through that all the time. I definitely think that there's people that had kind of a conscience and some that were like, what's that? They sold that long time ago to whoever. But how are you doing, bro? 72-58 Blazers were beating the brakes off the Warriors, and I like it. Yeah, I thought the snow was going to come out more. I went to the fucking dispensary, bro, at 8:30 a.m. The snow was coming down. I was like, fuck it, man. I was like, I better go there. Get it taken care of. Nice jumper by Jeremy Grant. Let's go, baby. 74-58. Let me know what you want to do for pictures. You never want pictures. But you got to like tell me like a shoe, Jordan 1. So at least that way I can give something on the screen that I know you love. Hey, I speak the facts, brother. It is and like I said, I think that's why you and me connect, because out of everyone that actually worked there, there was a few people, that you could tell that were a little bit more genuine and honest, and some people that just wanted to be, number one or like show off, be braggy, like look at me. And then you're getting the big boys like the managers and then the owners, that are like praising this behavior. Like this shady behavior is actually encouraged. You know what I mean? Because it comes back on you. You know what I mean? But these, as some salespeople are dumb. They're like, oh yeah, I get the recognition. But when those bitches cancel, it's not like they're taking the fucking hit. You are. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Some people have a soul and some people don't. And some people sell their soul to the money, where we used to know people that were normal and then the money took over and they changed, and then they start not like being human anymore. And they just have tunnel vision and it's all about money, money, money. Friendship. What's that? Stealing your leads. What's, what are you talking about? But at least that's how it goes. And at least, we were the ones that were like good. We were the ones that like, we didn't have to be number one. And obviously people knew that we were good. You know what I mean? You have a good voice. I got a good voice. We're really down to earth people. We don't have to like, force people to sign up, but sometimes, when you're calling like Boston, New York, you definitely have to, mirror, but sometimes you don't have to. You can just be yourself. And, if they're going to buy, they'd rather buy from someone like you or me than someone trying to swindle them, and then they get there and then the installation doesn't have a fucking router. So they don't have the internet and they were trying to cut corners. So, but you know what I'm talking about, brother. But we learned a lot and at least we met each other along the way. And, I appreciate you tremendously. Luis Fernando, he's calling on behalf of Verizon. $20 and look at it, $50. Very appreciative. Appreciate you. my bro. A bang, bang, bang. He's going into his lunch money. He's going into his Jordan 1 money. He's going into his eBay money. He's going into his hustle money. But he's like, I'll give some to O-Dog. I like this guy. He's really grinding for his dream. And out of everyone in our like friend circle, you know, there's a few of us, bang, bang, you know, that I think that are, you know, trying to get past, you know, the sales thing, you know, just trying to find who you are and what you're good at. And, you know, like I said, I had, you know, an original plan that this would take 10 years for me to go full time. And it was 10 years exactly. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, regardless if I was doing the show with someone or solo. But again, you know, when you end up having a Jordan rookie that's worth like $20,000 to $30,000 now, and I sacrificed that for this dream, you know, you think I'm ever going to quit? You know, I might get knocked down, you know, with some depression or some anxiety shit, but you know, I've invested too much of my blood, sweat, and tears and that card, you know, and you know, keep grinding it out, you know, and getting things like this in return. It really means a lot. And not only does it mean a lot, but it means more because it's you. When I can get people that are my friends, you know, to do something like this, people that I know, people that I've worked with, that's not a normal thing. Like if anyone ever has like, you know, a channel, Twitch or YouTube, and someone that you know actually likes you enough to give their hard-earned money, even though you guys were like maybe, you know, coworkers, competitors, you know, you have to understand how extremely rare that is. You know, even if you have best friends, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of times people don't, you know, show up to someone else's thing, let alone come in and be like this supportive. It means a lot, man. I appreciate you. $2 holla, Megan, supporting the cause. Bang, bang, bang. And she's donating from Australia. It's always nice to be able to get the fans globally. Bang, bang. $2 holla. And the main thing is if you believe in yourself, that's really the main thing. Because I feel I can be one of the biggest in the world. It's just a matter of who's linked to me. You know, is it like a company? Is it a brand? You know what I mean? But I feel like as far as being like genuine, real, you know, and I'm not going to be a guy that's not going to swear. Like you can do all you, but you can't swear. No thanks. I want to be me. So. Yeah, well, I started the dream, you know, I think it was like 2012. So technically this is year 11 for me, but it took 10 years to go full time. And my 10th year was last year. So 10 years in recording last year, 6 on YouTube. Now this is my 11th year and it's my 7th year on YouTube. So that's a long time, you know, a lot of times. And it took that long just to be able to get the right 20 people or less. Usually, unless I have a special stream where we get more, you know, but it's a lot easier to get views on an upload, you know, than it is on a live stream. You know, you have to have dedicated people and, you know, and also sometimes it's difficult when people tell me that they don't get the notifications, but when you have people doing what you do, it shows you. Sometimes it only takes one person to like you or believe in you or want you to win. You know, and you can build connections because that's really what it's about. But I'm letting, you know, not only you know, but the people here in the room that if this happens to you and someone is this generous and this special of a person that they have no fucking business donating. If they don't, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I could have worked with, you know, I could probably work with 200 sales reps. All right. And you might have a couple, even if they think you're like the coolest dude or whatever. But this is just not something that people normally do. And then let alone the dollar amount. So, I mean, it really does mean a lot. And, you know, I just try to be real and preach it and also share some of the experiences that you and me had working together to everyone else. You know, and that's why I feel that, you know, I can definitely be one of the GOATs and stuff because I already have a competitive edge on everyone that's doing streaming on Twitch and YouTube. I've been on the phones for half of my life. You know what I mean? And you have to understand to be on the phones, either face-to-face or phone sales, which is harder. Think about how good you have to be able to keep your fucking job working phone sales. Some of these places will cut you in a week, cut you in 2 weeks. You don't hit quota. I mean, the pressure to be working at really high-end companies and places that pay big money, you know, sometimes the turnover rate is high, not because people quit, but they just fire people. You know, it just depends on where you go. But, you know, if you have a special personality, you know, and obviously, you know, you can have a good voice and be kind of a dirtbag too, you know, it comes both ways, but it's definitely something it's cool to be able to share, you know, and some people do sales for like a little bit, but you know, if I wasn't doing phone sales, I was doing warehouse work. So he's either mentally draining or physically draining. But I like to be able to work in both worlds, so I can understand, what it's like to be able to work hard, not just with my brain, but if I'm actually physically pushing myself. Like when I was unloading those 40-foot trailers, sometimes we would do like 5 or 6 in a day. Sometimes they would take like an hour and a half to unload. And there's like 5 or 6 guys in that motherfucker, including me, working nonstop and not taking breaks. And that's how long it would take to get the fucking product out. And there was like saws that were like 400 pounds that you would have to carry with another person because they were just too fucking heavy. So I appreciate you very, very much. Yeah. Long time. This is year 11, man. It's the grind and the hustle and believing, and, you just have to, keep going. That's facts. $50, $2, $50. My boy. Appreciate you. It's just so special, man. And at least some people would be too stupid to recognize that this is a big deal. Like sometimes people are so unaware, that this is a big deal and they wouldn't even say like, thank you. But again, if I wasn't the type not to say thank you or connect with you, then this doesn't happen. And this doesn't even happen from the very start. It's just that we're two real people and we have a lot in common. And being and of course, it's not like you and me have never done anything shady before in our life. We're not perfect. But I think as you get to a certain age, when you've realized you've done shit that maybe you wouldn't do that back then, it's just realizing like what's important in your life, whether it's, your girl, whether it's my puppy, whether it's my dream. And then you just have to, you have to evaluate and think, is this going to be worth my time or not? You know what I'm saying? So kind of have that purpose, something bigger than yourself, and it's tough to be dedicated, but if you're going to do something, it can't be just about the money and the fame. It's about the connection and trying to be able to make things better for people. That's really the goal, and that's why I think I've tried to work so hard and grind like for insane amount of hours and just trying to be able to, because it shows that you can have not normal results with limited people where other people would have to have, 50, 100, 500 in the room. It's just the individual connection you can have. Can be really special, man. But yeah, very cool, man. I appreciate you tremendously coming in the room, showing mad love. And it's not only my friend, but a guy that I've worked with in the trenches. And in Oregon, people don't really know. You get some of the biggest companies and the biggest contractors to companies in the Northwest. Some of the most like talented people you'll ever meet in your entire life from phone, whether they're calling DirecTV or Comcast or another business, they come from here in Oregon and Washington, but primarily in Oregon. There's a lot of like incredible talent. Like obviously there's going to be people that are, amazing that live Florida, New York, Ohio. You're going to get them. But for like a grouping of talent, I think that, what we have out here is really special. I don't know if it's just, we're just laid back here, but just the different personalities. But I did the True Green ChemLawn, and I've worked at a couple sales places, one including Louise, that, if you took our sales crew and you compared it to other crews, we would fucking mash. Like the amount of talent, the amount of talent that the squad had, it's like, you could take someone like me that could do, like selling product, like getting someone to flip to like Verizon and, take cable internet phone. Or, if you want me to be the number one guy doing the upsells, getting them from HSI to, setting them up to the good internet. Like I said, it just depends on, where you want to use the people where they can be the strongest. Because of course, if they put me out compared to the people that don't have a soul, I'm not going to get first place unless I don't have a soul. And I'm not willing to, sell my soul to be number 2, out of like 15 reps or whatever. Like I don't, it's not that big of a deal. Plus number 1 and number 2 probably are going to have the most cancels anyways. And they're going to make money, but they're not going to make as much money as they see on the screen. But it's like you get a sale, you get a fucking check mark or a number by your name. And it's kind of like a pride thing. We've worked there and, we've had like incentives. Oh, all we got to do is get 10 sales and we're off for the weekend. And then we get to fucking 10 and then the guy makes excuses. Oh, that one didn't go through. Or now we got to stay longer. How many times did that fucking shit happen to us? Remember that shit, Louise? Like we get baited with a carrot. Like we're going to get to go home early. And then we bust it out and fucking work as a team. And we make it fucking happen. And then still get, questionable screw job. But I'm glad I'm not there anymore. You always learn lessons. And you can tell a lot about people, on how they act, at work, if you're doing that type of profession, especially, do you have a soul or not? Who's got a soul? Cyberpunk's got a soul. He's that guy, always supporting the cause. How are you, my guy? I appreciate you. Hope you are doing well. Blazers, Dame, 71, kind of cool. Did the Daytona 500. I probably should have did this game, and at least I watched it live, so that was cool. I'm just hanging out here with my boy Luis. You know what? It's just crazy to me that you are such a real dude, man. Because I have friends that that will come in, and some of them will drop a little bit. But they typically don't do it like you do it, and it means a lot. I appreciate you, man. And it'll definitely help. It'll definitely help. Like I said, rent's going up. It's like $120. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to cut alcohol completely out. I'm trying to exercise every day, with the dog, just having that discipline, making sure that you're taking care of you, the mental health, Big comeback for the Warriors, 74-72. And it's also cool, too, because, I'm not a type of person that likes to talk on the phone. Some people FaceTime. But this is also a cool way for me to kind of keep up. Luis knows at any given time, he knows, where I am. And, it's like if you get bored or you just want to be able to talk and catch up and show love and say, hello, this is Luis calling on behalf of Verizon, right? And then we can vibe for a second. And because I don't think people understand the trenches unless you've actually worked phone sales or face-to-face and you were good. There's a lot of people that do it and they get fired really quick. But I'm talking about if you're fucking you got the skills to pay the bills, and especially it's impressive when you're got skills or like Luis, who's bilingual. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that have this swag that they can put on the Rico Suave and the smoothness, right? But that can do the Spanish, and do obviously the English, or you get other people that do bilingual with others. But obviously there's a lot of customers in the Northwest and across the United States that they do need, a Spanish speaking, pimp like Luis. And yeah. And you're good. Like I said, there's other, Spanish reps I've worked with, or bilingual, but you were by far the best, man. And also when you get surrounded about a lot of, talent, it makes you raise your game too. Because you're like, you're good, and you have the skills, and then you see other people and you're like, okay, that competitive nature comes out a little bit. Blazers, pump fake. Top of the key. Come on, Afro Man. Damn it. There's a foul. Dude, they are being dirty out there. What do you want to see for photos, bro? Jordan, you guys got to give me something. You got to give me something that I can give you. Cyberpunk in the building, my bro. Yeah, Sarah left. She had a headache and whatnot. And obviously there was no game on yesterday, so I'm just trying to link it to a game every time. So that way there's always something going. I mean, I don't mind. We can always freestyle it, but then I can play around with some of these here in the corner. So we got NBA action. We got Blazers versus Warriors. And how about a little Dame Dalla? I love it, man. 76-72. We got snow early this morning, but it melted away. I was kind of pissed. I was hoping that it was going to stay that way. Oh, yeah. 76-72. I got some cool people in the room. Always good to be able to hang out with people that I just want to talk to and people that appreciate the grind. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Kuminga made a 8-foot driving dunk on 3 Blazers. If that was me, if Blazers doing it to them, probably would have jumped out the window. Holy shit. That'll be on SportsCenter. Guaranteed that might be the number one play. 78-74. It was a throwdown. Luis Fernando with a 50. Megan with a 2. Let me know what you want to see. Luis with a 50 and Luis with a 20. This is ridiculous, man. It's like friends normally don't do this type of behavior. You're a real one, man. And like I said, if I didn't have people like that doing that, I probably wouldn't be able to do this full time. So it just feels really good when I don't have to be fake. I don't have to be someone that I'm not. I can be the, just true, authentic, genuine, weirdo myself. And, when people see that you're not being fake, they can definitely support people easier that way. Bang, baby. Klay Thompson for 3. Okay, baby. 79-78. Clay's like, okay, We're going to start taking advantage of you, dog. Bank shot is good. Oh, he said traveling on Jeremy Grant. Well, fuck my life, huh? 79-78. Crowd is getting into it now. Here's the crowd. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get you some debt left. I got to put up some like Jordan or something. I got to put up something like just cool. Let's see here. 79-78. We got a minute 20 left. Kuminga with the flush. Blazer defense disappeared. What's new? Come on, baby. 81-78. Appreciate you, Louise. You're a real one, man. Means a lot. Usually people don't get people from their own state, let alone people from like their friend group circles, you know, to do that genuine type of gesture. I appreciate it. Nice little floater by the Blazers. Take that. 81-80 Warriors. Fucking A, how did they come back? Son of a bitch. Come on, man. All right, I got plenty of photos to bring up here in a second. God damn it, Clay. Sucker. Big three. 84-80. Klay Thompson for three. Foul. There we go. Jeremy Grant to the line. I got to squeeze in some Jordans for my boy. I mean, it can be anything, bro. Whatever, like anything that you like that represents you, you know. Those are clean. I never owned these, but I always wanted them, but I never owned them. And I know originally when I remember I first saw them, I'm like, those are ugly. I don't like those. And then I started looking at them some more, and I'm like comparing them to all the other Jordans. I was like, damn, I really like these. I had the leather ones, and those ones to me were the best, but these are highly underrated, and these were really special shoes back in my time. Like, there are not very many people at school had these. You had to be pretty fucking special to land something like that. Those are slick. I would buy those now. Those are fucking special, man. Free throw is good. 84-82 Dubs. All right, we're only down by 2. Come on, baby. Ooh, nice backdoor to Draymond is good. Draymond Green. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you, Draymond. 86-82 Warriors. Yeah, Draymond. Be on the Blazers next year, and then I'll be happy. Fucking A, another turnover on the Blazers. What is happening here? Warriors fans are really cool. They're very passionate, especially when obviously they have Steph there, but lots of energy from the building. We got energy too, but just not here because we're not in Moda, on the road. Come on, baby. No Anthony Simons, no Steph. This is going to be a tough one, but we just need to get Dame to go crazy in the fourth, and we're going to have a shot. Poole feeds it to Clay. Double team, pass to Draymond down low, and then fouled. That was just a great play. I like the original leathers, but even though they do like reproduction ones, and then they, they try to make the style that they made back then. But this is my favorite shoe. This is the one that I was at the school, and I was the only one that had them. There was one other kid that had them. I had to wait 3-4 hours in line back when I was a kid, and they were then like I'm a size 10, and that's like the most common size. And this one had the black leather all the way across, so this is like a remake of that. But the bottom was completely red, and it's the same kind of style: black shoe, black leather, red bottom. The most incredible Jordan ever. If you're ever going to buy a Michael Jordan shoe, this is the one to buy. You know what I mean? I like this one too. This one's really swaggy, but these ones, it kind of makes you feel like you got like dance shoes on. with the leather, but they just look good in anything you wear. Like literally you can, and then the other version is the North Carolina version, which this guy Mitch had at my school. He was the only one to have that one, and it was white, and it had North Carolina blue bottom with black leather. Slick as shit. Like if I could go back in time and get this and the white with the blue bottom, the black with the red bottom, these would be like definitely the first two shoes that I would have in my collection. And I have a few, but I don't have those. Those are nice. Those ones, like, you put those on, you could be anybody, and people are going to be they're going to be commenting on the shoes, but it's like they stand out. They're nice. Draymond at the line, free throw is no good. But those are my favorites, the ones with the leather, hands down. Cyberpunk, appreciate you. Shot from full court is no good. Third quarter, 87-82 Warriors. $62 dono from our boy, Cyberpunk. He's getting in on the cause. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Shows you what can happen with just a couple people. It really helps. Thank you, man.
Our squad of vehicles with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up.
Thank you, man. Let me know what you want to see. Louise just comes in here and just drops the hammer. Cyberpunk, $62 dono on the Cash App. One of the top supporters, if not the top supporter, the most high-end, prestigious guy. Cyberpunk 53, $62 dono. Bang, bang. I appreciate you very, very much. Couldn't do this full-time without you. Appreciate you. Greatness. Headbutt. Squad. Appreciate you, brother. Let me get you a Detlef Schrempf. You want a Detlef, Megan? Let me know what you want to see. Let me throw up a couple more Jordan things here.
We chose our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we are unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Yeah, I like colors too. Like sometimes, certain colors that some people wouldn't like. I like style. And so sometimes I'll see certain colors of Jordans that not everyone would maybe like, but I'll see stuff that like this that wouldn't be for everyone, but the black and grape, like this is kind of swaggy with the little teal. Not everyone maybe would feel comfortable pulling a shoe like that off, but that's swag right there. I mean, you'd have to be able to dress in a lot of black or teal or purple, but might have to change your wardrobe a little bit, but you got, and then you had the matching socks. Let's go. I like those. Those are the cleanest though. They'll never make a Jordan cleaner than that. And like I said, if they really want to take it to the next level, put a fucking air bubble on the bottom of that bastard. I want full air bubble exposed in the Jordan shoe. And if they do that, then they're going to get back to being like the kings of the sneaker market. Because if you start doing like Air Max Vapor bottoms on Jordans, that's going to take that shit to the next level, man. It's like, I don't understand why they haven't done it yet. Hello, call my line. 87-82. Stolen. Swing it. Sharp, pump fake. Crossover. Ooh. One-on-one. Right into Draymond's chest. No foul call. God damn it. Come on. But everyone that has donated, let me know what you guys would like to see. Sometimes you guys don't really care. You just do it to support me, and I appreciate that. And, I mean, it doesn't have to be a bunch. I mean, but at least let me work for you. At least let me, any type of donation that comes in 99 cents to 1,500. Woo! I'd rather be clicking buttons and working and multitasking than, sometimes just sitting. I guess it's just the work ethic in me. And plus, it's also cool because I get to see the things that you guys are requesting. So, Jeremy Grant at the top of the key, dancing with himself. Stolen. I don't know what all those pivots were for. Jordan Poole at the top of the key. 3, no good. 4 Blazers, 1 Warrior. You better get the fucking rebound. Jesus. DiVincenzo trying to steal the rebound. Jeremy Grant looking like Harvey Grant. Is that a charge? Fuck. The game is slipping away. 200 doll hairs. How did that happen? Some greatness happened. Luis Fernando came in. And like I said, it really is special when you get people that you actually know, friends. If you have like a friend circle and they do something like, I mean, think about that. How many people that you have in the friend circle that would maybe do something like that? And sometimes it's people that you wouldn't even expect to do it. You know, like you could still be a solid quality person, but that doesn't mean that they have to go above and beyond like that. It just makes me feel so good, you know, about, especially if they knew you before to this point, you know, like they've seen the progression and the grind, and you know, it's definitely not easy. It feels good to be supported in that kind of way. These are clean. This is more Luis's style right here. Like when he buys and tries to flip and stuff. But these are like OGs right here. This is like top dollar shit. Let's go, baby. 94. No. 90, 84. Draymond backdoor. Layup is good. 92, 84. Look at those. Those are fire. I would rock those. All right, Draymond. 92, 84. They're up by 8. Let's go. Come on, Dame. Fuck. 3 is no good. We got to get something going here. Yeah, it's cool. Like, thank you for suggesting that. I mean, like I said, you got lots of different people and teams, and you know, might as well represent them on the channel. So that way, that not only is it giving representation to that team or player you like, then it's new pictures for us to see that we never would normally maybe bring up. So that's a cool thing about it too. Makes it fresh, and then it could be something that we can do. Oh! Shade and Sharp. I told you were going to get that ESPN top 10 dunk, you know, from Sharp. There it was. It took to the fourth quarter. That will be on SportsCenter. There will be 2 top 10 dunks on SportsCenter tonight from this game. Oh, wow. I mean, when you're jumping from far away and dunking on people, oh my. He could have hung with Mac McClung. I don't know. I think you probably would have beat him. McClung is great, but Sharp in a dunk contest, if we see him next year, you'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, he gives you kind of like, you know, Levine, like Blake Griffin in his prime, like really, I mean, really athletic kid, and the bounce that this kid has. Woo! I mean, he brought it. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, baby. That was sick. Appreciate you. Cyberpunk. Brother. 94-86. Shot is missed. Thank you guys for your continued support. Appreciate you. 9:05 left in the fourth quarter. Draymond posting up. Stolen by Dame Dalla. Outlet pass to Jeremy Grant. That was a good one. Layup. Oh, it's good. Woo. Let's go, baby. If these are really cool because, like, if you're like a Miami Dolphin fan, right, this would be the first shoe that I would buy. Like, if I was a Dolphin fan, this is perfect. So these, they have like custom, you get the Jordan style like that. That's slick. And imagine if you got a Dolphins jersey on, like a white one, like a Tyreek or something, you got those. I mean, you styling and profiling. I mean, some people just, you know, you either have style or you don't. Like, everyone's got their own style, but some people are a little bit more like stylish. Incredible shoe. I mean, if that doesn't scream Miami Dolphins, I don't know what the hell does. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh my gosh, the dunk was dude, there's been 2 dunks in this game that are freaking crazy. But I don't know. I just like colors, and especially, I mean, if it can relate to a team, cool. But even if it wasn't like necessarily Dolphin vibe, I mean, I just love the color. You know, and like I said, everyone's going to have different colors that look good on them. I get it. You know, not everyone's going to look good in blue or red or green, you know, but sometimes you can find stuff that, you know, that can actually fit almost anybody, you know, like a white, a gray, or black. That pretty much can go with Almost anybody. And I think my second favorite Jordan that I own besides the leathers, right? Like these are my second favorite. And I've owned these multiple times. These are probably the cleanest ones besides the leather. And these ones probably are the zebra print. I mean, it's hard to get away from this. If you got this is just straight swag. Like any version of the leopard, you get the zebra print. Man, it's just so clean. It looks good. You can wear anything with it. And it's just, the zebra print just pops. Those are fire too. I had a couple variations of those. But girls can wear these, guys can wear these. It's just, you just have to be able to know like what they are. And then once you know, or you get recommendation, and then but like a lot of not only hoopers like this, but like you can just wear them like for style. You have an outfit and you have a couple fits with like jerseys or not even sports stuff. And this is one of the best universal shoes that you can buy. If you see like a low or a mid, not necessarily a high shoe, but it'll be like a mid like this, and just a little bit of zebra print around the outside. And yeah. And $150, $200 typically, something like that, unless it's like limited edition, but very clean. So fresh and so clean. Dame Dollar. Come on, baby. We need a big fourth quarter. We're down by 6. But let me know. I'll get the Detlef here. DiFincenzo for 3. He's nice. Come to Portland, damn it. All right, come on, Blazers. Fight. It's kind of, the game is getting away from us. Uncle Mo has moved in to the Bay Area. I mean, he took the sandals off. Shirt is probably off right now. Just sitting there, eating chips off his chest. He ain't leaving. That's not looking good. We're down by 9. Come on, Dame. Oh, no good. Jumper falls a little flat. Damn it. Draymond down low. Good pass. Great basketball IQ by Draymond. Beautiful dime. Say, I'm good. Yeah, yes, you are. Deadlift shrimp for Megan. The shrimp. Give me some of that deadlift shrimp. I need some of that deadlift shrimp. Deadlift shrimp. Get some Bo Jackson for Cyber. Seattle Supersonics deadlift shrimp. I like seeing that hockey stuff too. Make sure you drop that, sometime too. Not just, you'll choose, whenever. But I don't know. I enjoyed seeing those. I was like, oh, it's nice to be able to see. I mean, we don't really get a lot of hockey stuff requests, and so every time it happens, it's cool. It's something new, something different. There's Detlef trying to guard Jordan, but we obviously know how hard that is. Gary Payton lurking. It's just comical when people think people were better than Jordan. It's like, if you didn't watch him and then you're like, oh, LeBron is so good. I mean, if you had a choice and you had to see Jordan in his prime and you saw LeBron's career, no one would pick LeBron. I mean, it's just silly. You get these people that you have to be able to have seen it. Anything that you're judging that you didn't see, you don't really know. What like the greatness level is, like, especially these people that maybe didn't get to see Kobe or Jordan. Oh, LeBron is the best. He's not. He's very, very good. Maybe the best all-around player, but it's not Michael Jordan. It's not Kobe Bryant. I mean, it's never going to be that way, but some people apparently think so. And everyone can be like entitled to their own like opinion, but it's like, if you got to be able to see the full package, you would definitely think differently. You would be like, hey, you'd be like, what was I thinking? You know, especially if you actually saw like Kobe and Jordan doing everything that they do, you'd be like, how the hell was I convinced that LeBron was better? Like, you would come out of that being like, I feel like a fool. I mean, if LeBron's finals record was better, you know, obviously that would have something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to, like, let's say 10 finals and you win 4, that's not good. That's shitty. You know what I mean? Like, and of course you can make talent better. And I know some of the players, you know, that were on, like, you know, early on Cleveland were fucking bad. You had motherfuckers like Eric Snow. Okay, I get it. It was fucking tough. You know what I mean? But still, if you're one of the best, like, that record is not Kobe's. You know, 5, or Jordan was 6, 3 in a row, right? Father got murdered, went to go play baseball, was gone for 2 years, you know, and then you had the Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich, right? Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Well, like Olajuwon, and then Drexler came the next year, and then Jordan came back after the dad's murder and said, fuck y'all, bang, 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 Sonics, jazz, and then, you know, ended up being going to the Wizards for a little bit, but, I mean, you can't make that shit up. If Jordan didn't retire, there could have been a chance where they went 8 in a row. I mean, as great as the Rockets were, no one really knows how that would have played out. It's still possible that the Rockets could have come out on top. I mean, Olajuwon was fucking ridiculous in those 2 years, but we are talking Jordan, especially with Pippen. Foul and 1 for the Warriors, 104-91, Golden State. Holly in the building. How are you? Yeah, we missed you. How are you? Sarah left in the first hour. She had a headache, she said. So, obviously, we don't want anyone to be feeling bad, and so she would be here probably talking with y'all. But I hope that you are doing well. Yeah, there's been all kinds of news. Yeah, it's not been like busy, but yeah, I'm always on Twitter all day. So it's like I'm always reading the headlines, and I'm just trying to be able to get as much information as I can. So yeah. But it's one thing to just to defend blindly, and you don't have any really cause. It's just like the guy you grew up watching. But if you actually go and look, and if you've watched over the years, on what certain players like Jordan and Kobe have done compared to the rest, I mean, I even like Bird over LeBron personally. Just the way that Bird is, his basketball IQ, and the 86 Celtics might have been one of the best teams ever assembled. Like, I'm no dummy. Like, that was an incredible team. Like, Kevin McHale, underrated. Dennis Johnson, underrated. Danny Ainge, underrated. Robert Parrish, underrated. I mean, it was just a special team. That Bird's legacy, Magic's legacy. I mean, it's like if you either got to see it or you have no idea, And the highlights don't really do it justice. You have to be alive and go, live it. You have to, watch it or be there, and then you understand fully. Layup by Jeremy Grant is no good. 104-91. Jordan Poole pleading his case. He says, why me? Well, because you fouled him. He said, why? Come on, baby. I mean, this one's pretty much over. 104-91, and we were down by 13. But you never know. But Dame Dollar got a 71 a couple days ago, so that was nice. It's always good to put up some big stats. Yeah, NFL is a business, though. There's all kinds of rotating pieces. A lot of times, teams make cuts or decisions. They don't want to keep a player a year late. They'd rather do it a year early. Some people are better at that, but sometimes you wonder when you see guys that are really talented, whether it's coaches or players, and you're like, why? But sometimes they've earned the opportunity to try to pursue their career higher somewhere else. But the cool thing is if you have strong ties in an organization, that may not mean that they're not going to be back. Especially if they really love the place and the place loves them. There's always a future down the road. Reunion. Layup is good. Ooh. Wow, what a layup. 106-93 Warriors. 5:34 to go. Come on, Dame. Layup. Ooh, and it's good. Nice job, Dame. Yeah, baby. 106-93 Warriors. Oh, I was waiting for you to be able to respond. Nice. Let me get you. Game's almost over, too. 5 minutes to go. I've been seeing so many wrestling things. I mean, I could send you stuff like fucking every couple hours, but I wouldn't want to bother you in your timeline. I usually send them to Justin, but usually he doesn't go on Twitter. So if I can find stuff to like educate him about like AEW because he's not willing to watch, or I have some old school clips or wrestling stuff, it's all sport related, but a lot of times I want to show him stuff from like ECW and WCW and shit that he just doesn't watch. Reverse layup by Looney is good. Blazers getting smacked in the mouth. Damn it. 108-95. Game is almost over. Oh, these guys are celebrating. Rebound. Down by 13. Come on, Blazers. Holly, you ever watch the show or Cyberpunk, The Unexplained with William Shatner on History Channel? I would recommend it if you guys haven't watched it. If you get bored and you're looking for something to watch, they did a marathon today. I was only planning on watching an episode this morning when it was snowing. I ended up watching it for 6 hours. Like each episode just was like so good. He's a good narrator too. I like his voice. Very not like spooky, like Unsolved Mysteries guy's voice that tried to give me nightmares about all kinds of crazy stories when I was a kid. I was like, why, scary guy on Unsolved Mysteries with the scary music? Bedroom at night, no fun. 3 is good. Come on, baby. 110-98. All right, come on, baby. We got to catch up a little bit here. If we're going to lose, let's not lose by a bunch. And I'll get photos up for everyone here as soon as this is done. Come on, baby. Fade away. Clay with the fadeaway is good. Good ball movement. Jeremy Grant for 3 in the corner. No good. Damn it. Yeah, this one is over. I mean, I already knew it was over, but you never know. Sometimes when you can get lucky with threes, you can cut a 12-point lead to 6, and then, you're probably still going to lose, but at least, you're making it respectable where you can maybe lose by 10 or less if you can't win. So, all right. Awesome. What a name. What a name. Call off Ivan.
When we have proven quality at lower than low prices with Kroger brand products, it feels like you're winning.
Dan, he passed away in 2017. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. It means a lot.
Find the proven quality you love at lower than low prices with Kroger brand products. Only at Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
112-98 Warriors. Oh gosh, he's got some really cool stuff. I'm a sucker for this kind of shit, man. I just love old wrestling. I just love it. It's just, I don't know. It's a huge part of my life, and it's never going to not be that way. Oh my God. So cool. I love this stuff. 70s, 80s, 90s. Yes, please. Or even, further back if needed. Oh, layup is good by Clay. 114-98. Paisley came in here and said hello. 3:09 to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, baby. Good ball movement here. Pump fake on Draymond. Floater rejected. Good defense by the Warriors. All right, less than 3 minutes to go. Oh, Jordan Poole. Ooh, Jordan Poole with a crossover. He's nice. DiVincenzo for 3. Oh, my God. Come to Portland already. Dante, you're nice. Nice job. 117.98. We're like deflated now. We're like, this one's done. He's a nice player, man. So athletic. I imagine some of the other teams that he's played on. Like, imagine Milwaukee if he had him. Dante's going to the bench. I got to show love, man. Yeah, we're getting our ass kicked here, but still, All right, man. I see you, dude. Nice job. Sucks that you're doing it against us, but hey, you're a good player. 117.98. DiVincenzo to the bench. We'll get some more of this in just a little bit. Shaden Sharp for 3. At least we broke 100. 117-101. Still nasty. Down by 16, but Clay at the top of the key. Oh, backdoor. That was a throwdown. Defense just disappeared. We got like all the reserves in. Now all the reserves are in. It's just like, okay, everyone's giving up now. We already 3 minutes to go. We're at 2 minutes now. But now all the backups are in, so don't think we're going to get a whole lot here. Turnover. He stepped out of bounds. That's just fantastic. Good job, guys. That's what happens when you take Dame out of the game. Take Dame out of the game. Yeah, I saw like late because I wasn't on the internet late when you posted that, but like the next day I saw it. It was super bright, both of those. I'm not sure if you ended up getting clarification from someone that had a telescope in your area to tell you what that was, like if it was a planet or two or something other than that, some kind of bright constellation or star. 119, 103. She's like, nah, it's not a UFO. Minute 14 to go from this ass kicking. But at least I get to see some of the other guys hustle here, see who actually plays hard even when we're losing. I'm always looking at little things like that, like a coach too. Like that stuff matters to me. Yeah, get something for Helen. Helen turned 100 and she's a Blazer fan. She's at the game with her sons. That is so cool. It's like 100-year-old birthday and you're coming to the game. That's so cool. Yeah, I was like, the Blazers, that's the type of people the organization is. We see her. We know the story. We're going to hook her up. That's so cool. I know other teams would do it too. But, sometimes some of those people fall through the cracks, where they don't go out of their way to like hook that person up with like a customized jersey or a jersey of their choice. Definitely take care of someone like that. I mean, they were able to live for 100 years. Yeah, take care of them. 121, 105, and they're at the game. Come on. I mean, it would have been better if we would have won this game for her. Jumper is good. 123, 105, Dubs. Jonathan Kuminga with that defensive rebound. Nice job. Don't turn the ball over. We look sloppy out here. Just like dribble it out or something. Deep three is no good. Now they're just going to run out the clock. Final score, Warriors 123, Blazers 105. But still Blazers all day, every day, baby. All right, let me delete some of the photos, and then I'll get some more photos for the people that donated. Ugly game for the Blazers tonight, but it's all right. Final score 123-105 Dubs.
Dear ski instructor, class is in session. And this time we've got a thing or two to teach you. Check out these sick moves
All right.
and get in on nonstop action.
Before the game,
And insane performance.
after the game. Damn it. So we got some cool photos we'll be able to pull up. All right, let me delete some of these other ones here. Give me a few minutes here. Paisley's laying down on my feet, missing daddy. Wants to hang out with dad. And my buddy came in and showed a lot of love, so we wanted to make sure we showed some nice fashion. Shoes. He's a big shoe guy. You know, it's extra special when you have someone that lives in your state that like is your friend in your friend circle, and they come in and they're generous like that. It's just not a normal thing that happens. Just really, really cool that, you know, that he did that and continues to do it. It's just incredible. I mean, not a lot of people would do that, you know. I mean, everyone is so competitive, you know, especially if you have like different friend circles, you know, everyone's trying to, you know, be successful, and instead of, you know, hating on other people, just actually trying to support other people to win. It's like refreshing to see. You know, I've always got along with the guy, and we've gone through the trenches together in sales. So just really special when someone goes out of their way like that for me, especially someone that like lives here in my hometown state. Much love, dude. All right, let's go through here. Let me delete some more of these. Shout out to Louise. Shout out to Cyberpunk. Shout out to everyone. I like these. These are nice. I like these. All right, Draymond, you got the best of me today.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. United States Postal Service.
Dame Dollar.
Whether spoken with an oath, or step. You know I got your back, right? Or sealed with a pinky. In 1922, a group of soldiers launched USAA with a promise to take care of their
Jupiter and Venus.
100 years.
Wow. Did they talk about it in your like local news that they were going to be appearing, or it's just something that you saw and took a picture of? That's very cool. Sometimes I know it sounds like a nerdy thing to say, but I know we have a lot of nerdy people in the room too. It's like we can still like sports, but have like our nerdish ways. But sometimes I wish like I had like one of those like really expensive, like Big Bang Theory telescopes, like something like Sheldon would own, and I could like go back there when the time is right and like zoom in and like look at like, you know, things that most people wouldn't like really do. You know, I thought maybe one day. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I, you know, and obviously with my name being Orion and Constellation, I've always kind of had an attraction to that type of stuff out there, but I've never owned anything like that. But I know some of them get really expensive. I've never looked into buying one, but from what I've heard and stuff that I've read, I mean, if you really want the good stuff, I mean, you're not going to be able to get that with like $100 telescope. It don't work like that. So sort of talked about it. That's awesome. And then you shared it with the Twitterverse, so that way I can see that too. And then Mars is out right now. That's awesome. All right, let's get some more Ivan Koloff from Saiba. And then we'll go into any other photos and anything that anyone wants to talk about, please do. It's like therapy sessions. Talk about it. We're going to try to find some action shots here. I know they won't probably fit the screen, but we got killed. That's all right. This is nice to be able to watch. What do we got here? Boston College and Virginia Tech, NC State and Duke, X Games Chiba, top moments from X Games Chiba Japan. Oh, maybe I will watch this. Oh, this is like skateboarding stuff. Yeah, I'll watch this. Okay, what else do we got? More college basketball. Oh, they got the Xfinity race. Oh, I didn't watch this. All right, that's better. Hold on. And then, ooh, that's a good one. All right, so I can watch the Xfinity race or what's MLB baseball? Cubs and Brewers. Ooh, and then Orioles, Pirates. And then what's on NFL? What is NFL? Seahawks, Chargers from October 23rd. Ooh. All right. A little Justin Herbert. Okay. Seahawks and Chargers. Okay. But I hope everyone in the room has been doing well. I'm going to try to get my exercise in. I didn't get it in today because it was snowy, rainy out there. Too cold for her to go out there. But I'm hoping if I don't do it tonight, then obviously or first thing in the morning if possible. But 7-0 Seahawks. 2022 Week 7 rookie showcase game for Kenneth Walker III. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything. Like I said, I know, I can't expect anything on any given day. And, sometimes we'll get new people. Sometimes we'll get kind of things I don't even know who's showing up or whatnot. And yeah, I mean, it just feels good to be at a good number. We know it's not going to be that all the time, but yeah, especially with everything that's going on, it definitely helps for sure. Tremendously. 3rd down and 7, 7-0 Seahawks, 3-3 Seahawks, 4-2 Chargers. Yeah, for me, I don't mind the rain. I'll go out there, but I don't want to go out there if it's pouring rain because then Paisley's going to get soaked. And sometimes, we'll go out there if it's like sprinkling or just like a little bit. Oh, intercepted. Seahawks. Oh, what a pick by Seattle. That was nice. Oh, my. Neal with the pick. You're distracted. Interception. Crusher, Khrushchev, and Ivan Volokov. Look at this one. This guy's really name is Crusher Khrushchev. This is much, dude. This is so cool. Because sometimes, when I get, recommendations, sometimes I will, have known this person. Sometimes it's brand new to me or very little. So anytime I can, see something that is kind of more brand newish to me. Oh, look at this guy. He's like, let me bite onto the chain. Yeah. That's the Crusher. Khrushchev. The Crusher. Ivan Volokov. Odin's son, my boy. Yeah. It's all, like I said, I feel like just having support, no matter what goes on and, just being able to try to not have too much emotion tied to something bad for a long period of time. It's cool to get emotional, but we have to be able to control our emotions over time. Because if you don't, then it's going to make things that much more difficult to be able to get right again. So, and I'm hoping everyone's situation improves if, people are going through it. I think, but if we have good people in our life, it definitely helps. People that actually genuinely care about your well-being and want you to succeed and want you to go further than you think you can go, which I do for all of you. I really, want just to set, not only set an example, but also, anyone that has something that they're good at, we only live once. Sometimes you got to take risks and chase things. And things will happen to good people. That's facts. Odin's son getting all the cool figures and sending me pictures of Undertaker figure dressed as Kane. Who cares if the box is damaged? I would want that thing too. Oh, almost picked by the Chargers. I'd never seen that figure before too. I was like, ooh. And the box is cool. Sometimes the box is cooler than the figure, or it's a big part of it. If you're a toy collector, sometimes the packaging itself is just as cool as the figure inside. Very cool. You got another wrestler that you want to be able to have me pull off? Oh, this one's cool. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Rock and Roll Express versus Ivan and Company. Bryce Callahan with almost an interception for the Chargers. Just like going back in time. Love it. Oh, absolutely. Everyone is going to be different. Not everyone is going to be mentally strong. You know, even the mentally strong get mentally weak. You know, it's not like, you know, everyone is just completely fine all the time, you know, for their whole life, you know. But there are certain processes that each person can do that can help further along, you know, the good vibes rather than the bad vibes and getting out of kind of the hole. Especially if it's something like, you know, like a depression thing. There's certain things, you know, that, you know, we can do to definitely help us get out of it, for example. Seahawks with the Kenneth Walker touchdown, 13-0 Hawks. This is on NFL Network. It's from week 7, and they're on the road. Oh, look at the kicker. O-Dog had him in fantasy. Kick is up, and it's good. 14-0 Hawks. I'm praying for all y'all. I want everything to, you know, I want everything to work out for everyone. I mean, we all can fucking, you know, have bad things happen, but I just truly believe, you know, if you are a good person, that you know, the karma, things will eventually turn around. Ivan Koloff, the Russian bear.
When you see Wendy's Square Hamburger, you know you're getting the best. That's why Reggie Miller is celebrating our every move.
Boom, baby! There's the beef! You ain't getting this next door.
Reggie says celebrating Wendy's hamburgers is a team effort.
Look at that.
And he's right.
Look at those eyes. And how about Nikolai Volkov? How about some Nikolai? Russians in WWF.
It's time to bring balance to business travel and discover the equilibrium.
Freaking Nikolai with the USSR, old school. Back when WWF, back in the day. Here's another one of the Russian bear, Ivan. Oh, I didn't think this one was going to come up. Took a while. This is cool. Old school wrestlers. Oh, well, that's nice. Which ones? You got one specific one that's irking you? I know the one about replays after, you know, after the certain penalties and what, like roughing the passer, they review it. I think that should be something that should be reviewable. Sure. Because if you do roughing the passer and it's not, and then they get automatic first down and you lose the game, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it wasn't, or it's like debatable. You know, sometimes like certain calls need, you know, certain review time. I mean, who cares if it slows down the game? If it's that big of a play, that we want to make sure that we get it right. So as fan bases, we're not mad. You know what I mean? Especially if it's like very suspect. You know what I mean? Because sometimes a guy can get blasted, and another time a guy can get barely touched with like a finger or two, like a very slight push, no big deal. And they treat it like you just took their head off. So they don't have any consistency in the NFL for officiating, and that's why we get mad as fans. I mean, people would still be bitching if it was consistent all the way around, but you get less of it. You know, you're still going to get haters just to complain, but a lot of fans would feel better. You know, if they felt that they weren't getting screwed out of games. We already know we're going to lose games. We don't want to lose games on top of losing games that we should have won, because that's how you go from maybe, you know, making the playoffs or not making the playoffs, or getting a 1 seed or getting a 3 seed. So that's a facts. Facts. You guys are good. The 4th and 15 one from the XFL. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want them to take too much from the game, so it's like changing the game itself. You know what I mean? Like I want certain history, and I want the game to stay pure. But if they start making too many changes, I don't know. I mean, they couldn't even get the free throw situation right. The departed. Russell, Rashad, DJ. Replacements, Gino, Walker, Tariq Woolen. At this point, they have no idea how good they're going to be. So cool. It's cool seeing people grow. 4th and 25 on your own 10 instead of the onside kick. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes doing too much. I mean, we need to do stuff that like would help the game, not try to change the game. Like replays on roughing the passer, replays on certain big plays. Yes. This other shit, no. I mean, is it really that important? I mean, shit, if we're going to toe-to-toe with these people, you don't want to ask for, a cookie when we can get the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, we want to make sure we're getting the good stuff. Don't be asking for just like little nibbles. I need to get the good stuff, reviewed so that way we don't have teams lose games when they're not supposed to by suspect officiating at the end, I bet. It's cool to be able to watch. I mean, I haven't got to watch too much NFL since this season's ended. This is actually one of the first games that I've tuned into just because I have so many other things that I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to look here, see if I can find anything crazy. Oh, wow. WCW Road Warriors. Pass incomplete. Oh, this is cool. This is my vibe right here. This is me. Oh, baby. You want the Chiefs to go get Meyer from Notre Dame? Michael Meyer? Odin's son about to smile big. He's like, I need some Notre Dame on the screen. Pow! That looks clean. Fresh Notre Dame. I got you, man. Just like that. Just like that. I'll even get you a good action shot. A tutty. A tutty. Yeah, lots of haters. There's going to be haters. I mean, whoever has the success, I mean, that's just how it's going to be. That's facts. Any news with Tommy? Any new news with the Chiefs? You got anything to report back? Anything that you've read or heard, or people that they are going to let go, or people that are going to get cut, or people that they're going to sign or look at? Maybe who they're projecting in the draft. Yeah, we're going to have to get used to it. Yeah, I don't really like all the stuff that they're doing, the shifting. And I mean, some people don't mind that, but with the clock, it's going to affect the batters and the pitchers. And I mean, there's nothing we can do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how much time getting, slowed down? I mean, it's baseball games. Some of them go long, but it's like that playoff game with the Mariners, man. That one went forever. Give Holly some Tommy love. DK Metcalf with the catch. Or did he bobble it? No problem. Talk soon. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Oh, big sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we got somewhere between 15 and 45 minutes left. I got to cut it off at 10:30 at the latest, just because of school and whatnot for tomorrow. So, we'll kind of play it by ear for the people that are in the room. You guys just let me know when you guys are ready to be situated. And like I said, I'm cool with 3 hours, 15 minutes, 3 hours, 30 minutes, whatever you guys want. I'm cool with. So, and just let me know what you want to see. Cyberpunk, if you got any other pictures or anything that you want to see, let me know. I know Odin's son loves seeing Notre Dame. I'll try to maybe do a Notre Dame game for you. I mean, something will come up on the schedule, and I, might be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just depending on if you're watching, and it'd be cool to watch a game with you if I call it, doing Notre Dame, maybe against a good opponent or something. All right, let me delete some of these other photos, make some more room. And Cyberpunk with his Dono, I'll check to see if there's anything else in there as well. I haven't checked in a while. And if not, it's okay. And if it is, cool. Either way, we've gotten a lot of support today, which is fantastic. Lost the game today, but hey, it happens. Oh, no problem. If you, like I said, anything that anyone does, I'm not sure if you have to go right now or not. Let me know what you want to see. Let me, like I said, if you're tired and you're, not really, feeling it, it's totally cool. I appreciate the generosity, like always. You are always want to be my favorites, and I appreciate you. Bang bang, and whether you can stay or you're going. If you guys got a dip, no problem. I appreciate you. And I'll see you. But if you got one thing that you want to see, Holly, before you go, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just put like a penguin or corgi up here. Appreciate you. And I'll look into my Cash App as well.
Thursday at 3 on the NFL Network.
All right, looks like everything is still the same from there. So I think we're good on the Cash App side. And like I said, I'll be just taking care and working for you guys. So you just let me know what you have for requests. And just depending on, if Cyberpunk wants to see anything, just let me know. And I'll throw up a couple things here for Holly before she goes. And then we'll just go from there. Hi, Paisley. Dad's almost done. And we'll snuggie together, okay? She loves a snuggie. Snuggie. Huh, Paisley. She's like my little guard dog. Hi, Paisley. I love you.
Get more with Nature's Bounty. From the first ever triple action sleep supplement to daily digestive support to more wellness solutions every day. Get more with Nature's Bounty.
Lakers in 5. That'll do it. Yes, I will. Kitty Corgi Penguin. Yes. Hey, yeah. Hey, that's good. That's good. And the CBD oil will do that. That'll do that. Perfect. Those things make me happy too. So anything I can do to make you happy, make your day a little bit better. But yeah, CBD. I mean, I'm familiar with the CBD. Definitely can get you sleepy. Munchkin Kitty. Lakers in 5. What's good? We're kind of wrapping up the show. Hanging out for another 15 to 30-ish, somewhere probably in there. And just trying to spread some good vibes for the people that are here hanging. Oh, yeah. Makes certain things enjoyable. Sometimes it'll get me like certain things, I can get, sometimes people get sleepy depending on what, hybrid and all the other things that, that's out there and whatnot. But yeah, it definitely, it help you kind of just focus. And I mean, everyone reacts different. Oh, Munchkin Kitty.
You gotta get your nose bloody, but what he wants to see is a resilience, because he said our nose has been bloody. We're seeing that in the first quarter.
I think he'd like a less bloody first quarter nose.
All right, I gotta go check to see if Paisley made a potty.
I can't believe this is how you kids talk to your friends. This is talking. Did you have a nice day? Look at the size of these butterfly shrimp. Ginormous. Butterfly shrimp? What? Now she's talking.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
At Duracell, we're obsessed with bringing a better battery to life. Duracell Power Boost Ingredients helps this mobile spin longer. And the longer this mobile spins, the longer you have to snag a power nap.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
We're bringing big back. It's bigger. It's easier. The Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. Hungry? Very hungry.
I love that we both got an awesome network and save money doing it.
I know, $25. I love that it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Hey, we're sitting on the sign here.
Switch and get Welcome Unlimited for $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. Verizon.
I like to move it. You like to move it.
We're reinventing our network.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you have the big stuff.
Mama?
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Clean up on aisle me. Ain't no party like a poo-poo party, because a poo-poo party don't stop. Paisley pup. Never a good smell. You're like, oh, what is this? Yeah, she's waiting for me. She's sitting on the couch got like a little comforter, blanket thing that she's sitting on, and she's just looking at me like this. Dad, she's ready to snuggie. Ready to snug.
Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
As part of the NFL standards, those
Johnny.
that allows low
Here's Johnny. Somewhere. Where are you, Johnny? Johnny.
Seattle up 17-0. DK Metcalf out for the remainder of the game with a knee injury.
I gotta find a better one than that. Let's find a good one. Where are you, Johnny?
For Seattle out for the remainder of the day. Sony Michel has been yardage just before our sideline. And you're talking about one of the best wide receivers in the game. And Seattle's one of two teams that has duos as a duo with receivers of 400 yards or more. Herbert back to work. Open over the middle. Catch made by Mike Williams. And Williams down to the 21.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to knock it. 2 birds in 1 stone. Wasn't even thinking this was going to happen. Oh, boom, shakalaka. What's better than 1, Townsend? 2. Yeah, it's very cool. Well, Orlando's one of the worst teams, unfortunately. I don't know what they did last week. I tried to follow what they did in the first, but Paxton Lynch is the quarterback there. So they're having a lot of problems since I think he's like the only guy that's ever been like benched in every league, even the like USFL. So hopefully they can get someone other than him to play quarterback down there for Orlando, but like the backup or something. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do the XFL, but I haven't. I'll keep an eye for him now. I didn't know that he was on there, but if he's their punter, yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye. Yeah, Tommy with the short hair, right? Very cool. Oh my gosh, we're going down a rabbit hole. This is not happening. It's not going to let me. Ooh, I was like, I've never seen this before. Oh, nice. Here's like a mom and dad one. Yeah, a lot of the XFL, it's going to probably be a little slow at first, but it's better than it was 3 years ago and 20 years ago. So at least they got that going for it. And most of the games are kind of fun. Look at this one. This is like mom taking the picture. You ready? This is like you and Mama Townsend, except you're not there, but you could be. Ready, set, cheese. Very cool. Very cool. Say cheese, Tommy. Okay. Cheers. And then you got one dressed, one not. Repping the Gators. Very cool. Cool. I got one more cuckoo Kachu photo that you've never seen. I'm always trying to one-up myself. Now I got one with them doing the chomp. Look at this one. Chomping. That's cool. There he is. Right in the middle. Johnny. Here's Johnny. Yeah. I was like, ooh, because I had another one, but it wouldn't format. But I was like, this one's got to. This is totally like a mom photo. That's why I like it. It's just like such a candid thing, not like a pose, like one of your bros is taking the photo, and and I love it. It's got this is Gator Country right in the top left. Very neat. $2 appreciate you. I got some penguins coming your way. And then we'll probably end the stream in a little bit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you tremendously. $2 holla. Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Bang, bang. Appreciate you. $2 holla. All right, so we'll keep it on the Tommy photo so we can soak that in. Let me look for some penguins for you. It reminds me, I'll probably watch some National Geographic tonight. It might be a penguin kind of night. If I can find something, just depends on where they are with the planet Earth stuff. I usually try to look to see if they have it on every day or every couple days. It's like really relaxing. It's like a relaxing thing to have. Like sometimes people go on the internet and listen to like rain and storms and stuff. That channel sometimes is like, you can fall asleep to it, but usually I try not to. I try to watch the planet Earths. Even if I've seen some of them before, it doesn't matter. They're always good. And usually I'll learn something I've never, I never knew. Love me some animals. Got to go to the zoo. I need it. Need to go to the zoo. I need to go to the Coastal Aquarium in Newport. That's on the coast, on the Pacific Ocean. And then I need to go to the Portland Zoo. But the weather hasn't been really like zoo weather. I mean, if you go to the Coastal Aquarium, it's inside really mostly, but zoo is, you're not going to be able to see all the animals. They're going to be all taking shelter and whatnot. Yeah, me too. All the dodos. Thank ya. Thank you, Jameson, for stepping in for Sarah not feeling well. Cyberpunk came in and did his thing. And then my boy Louise, here from Oregon, my friend in my friend circle, donated $120. And it's not like I see him every day or talk to him every day. I mean, shit, we haven't even really seen each other really since I stopped working with him. So it's been a while. Means a lot. Everyone's supporting. Holly coming in here at the end, always a boost in my mental health. Plus, we get to see some things that maybe we wouldn't see. So I always can soak a little animal photo things in. And then I try to find something new. It's always good to end on a good note, a positive note. And I get to see something brand new. I can always count on you bringing up something I can search and we'll get something new. And a lot of these are new. I haven't even seen these before. Sometimes I can just put in certain keywords and certain things will pop up. And sometimes I've seen them before. Sometimes I haven't. I like E. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here. Yeah, it's very cool. I like them all. I like them all. Nice like promo photo. You got the mama photo. You got the promo video photo shoot, for the team and kind of being silly. No action shot. I like the gator on the jersey. Colorful. Good combo with that blue and orange.
It's amazing. Now, when you told him it was going to be 10 years later, was he frustrated that it takes so long? Patience, Augustus. I can imagine that was quite the conversation you had.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, normally we'd have Elliot, but he doesn't come in as often, so I appreciate it a lot. Because sometimes sometimes things come up unexpectedly. Or someone's just not feeling well, and of course, if you're not feeling well, I wouldn't want her to stay in the room for 3 or 4 hours. I mean, sometimes. If you got to go, you got to go. It's totally cool. We're a team here, so no problem. I appreciate you. Let me get something up here for Jameson. Jameson, what do you want to see, man? What do you want me to represent on the channel for you, picture-wise? You got some Braves you want me to throw up there for representing you? Titans, if you got someone, let me know, and let's celebrate you here a little bit for your hard work here Appreciate you. Doesn't have to have any dono attached. I just want to make sure we can take care of as many people as we can tonight. Oh, I love it. Like when they have those videos of them going in one by one, diving into the water. Oh, I can watch that all day. I can watch that all day. Throw up a Michael Harris here. This is one of the young studs. That was a rookie last year with Julio, and I'll represent that for the Braves for him, at least while I'm waiting. Let's see if I can get a couple of him here. We got one with him posing, doing the money sign. Let's see if I can get one action shot that's really nice for you to represent. I'm excited to watch them this year. Like I said, they're easy to watch. Like, you don't even have to be a Braves fan to watch their team play. They're very easy to watch. Very talented, cool jerseys, easy to root for. Unless you're like a rival in the division, then you can't root for them. All right, hear him doing the chop. Yeah, we appreciate you here too. Like I said, it's cool that Sarah was able to bring you along. We got a very good community. It's non-threatening. It's not toxic. A lot of us have different teams and different players that we like, but a lot of times it's just a nice place where we can just hang out and there's no drama, which is nice. And then plus you get to see some amazing photos along the way. So it's always new. It's always fresh. It's never boring. And some days a little slower than others, with less people, but I still have a good time, even if there's one other person in here. I mean, it's like, if it gets to that point, and it's late, it's not like I'm not enjoying myself. So I'm probably watching something I enjoy watching. I get to hang out with people, and we're being able to do some therapy sessions, and I appreciate y'all. All right, I got 3 or 4 different Michael Harris photos up here for you, showing some love for you and the Braves. If you got something specific you want to see, I'll do that for you. And then we'll probably end the stream here in just a little bit. Acuna Jr., perfect. I thought you might be saying him at some point. Might as well get some representation, have him back on the screen. But I got like nice Harris ones, like about 4 or 5 of them for you. So that way everyone knows. And like I said, if it wasn't for Julio, that would have been probably the guy. Him and Spencer Strider is a pitcher for the Braves. And those guys were very, very good. But Julio is, he's like one of the faces of baseball, though. So they got some talent on the Braves. We'll see what happens. It would be wild if we get a Mariners-Braves World Series one day. If the Braves come to Seattle, I'll try to get tickets for sure. There's a cool one. It's got him with the Franklin gloves on, yellow and a red writing and outline. Got the very silky smooth white Braves jersey with the red Braves and the tomahawk in the front with the hard hat. Very cool. Cool photo. I got you, man. Give you some new and some of the old school ones. Baseball season. We're still in like the Cactus League, but we're getting closer. Mike Williams, touchdown, Chargers. Let's find one of him hit one swinging. I just appreciate greatness. If it's on another team, I like to be able to connect with people. And then, like I said, if I know you are a fan of that, particular team, then I will look for that particular, person maybe a little bit more. But he's already like a superstar, so it's not like I got to go out of my way. It's like he's going to be in the highlight reel almost every night. This was cool. This was him running to first after a solid base hit. It's kind of a close-up photo, too, of Ronald Acuna Jr. Got nice dirt there on his jersey. Rocking the gray. Gray one is clean, too, jersey-wise. Yeah, that shows you how great you guys are. You got 1 and 2. We had Julio, but I mean, that's not something that happens. And it came down to who's going to win it, because that was the debate. Is it like a positional player, or is it going to be Strider, the pitcher? So, yeah, very cool for you guys. You got a very bright future.
See if you qualified at TurboTax.com.
Alice loves the scent of gain so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer.
All right, we got a couple more minutes here, so I'll go through kind of some of the photos, and then we'll call it a night, and that way I can not make noise, and people can get ready to transition into sleep and going to school tomorrow, and then I'll be back, probably 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll get right back at it. There'll probably be some other game that we'll end up doing, and Blazers couldn't win it today, but I do appreciate everyone coming in and showing mad love, and obviously going way above and beyond, on the dono side that I ever could even have imagined. So regardless if someone donated, 99 cents or more, every single person matters, and I appreciate every single one of y'all coming in and hanging out, sharing the channel, supporting, donating if you can, and I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. Let's go through just some of the photos that we have that I have left. I had to delete some of them. Final score 123-105 Warriors, but we'll be back. Lillard had 25, 9 for 21, 5 for 5 for free throws. Could have been a little bit better overall, but hey, at least he had 7 dimes as well. Dame Dalla, 71 points just a couple days ago. No, I appreciate you very much. We're almost done here. Now I had to throw out that Notre Dame for Odin's son. And some love for Holly here. A little corgi action. Reminds me of Paisley. I'm going to give her some snugs. Little munchkin kitties for Holly. Things will get better. Trust me. We can pray for each other. Oh, sports gods, make things better for Holly. Okay? They're like, okay. Johnny. What's better than 1 Townsend? 2, baby. Very cool. It's always cool when I can see something new, which is going to be every day. That's what also it makes it exciting, because I never know what we're going to get into. I don't know who's showing up, but I know it's going to be cool, and we're going to have fun with it. Man, Nat Geo's got my name on it tonight, I think. Some Nat Geo or Discovery or History. I mean, I already watched like 6 hours of The Unexplained, hosted by William Shatner on History Channel. It's very cool. Like learning about things that I never knew. And then some nice Michael Harris action here. Ronald Acuna. You guys are the best. I appreciate y'all very much. And I got to get my little logo thingy here. Let's see, is this the one I want to use? Yes. And thank you so much for all your guys' support. Yeah, keep me posted on that tomorrow. Hopefully everything gets better. Prayers up for your cousin. And anytime there's a medical issue that happens, we're going to make sure that we take care of each other, pray for each other, and I hope everything gets better. I'll be praying for you tonight and hope everything gets better for you and your cousin. Thank you to everyone that hopped in, donated, supported, shared on Twitter. You guys are the best, and I couldn't ask for a better bunch. Hope everyone has a great night. We'll be back at it tomorrow. If you want to come in and hang out, I'll be here probably around 6 or 7 p.m. Have a great rest of your night, and I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Love you guys and appreciate you guys. Shout out to you, Jameson, for stepping up. I appreciate you very, very much stepping in for Sarah. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys, and I'm out. Gang.